we are. Yeah.
What's that face for?
Here we are. Hello.
Fantastic timing. Yeah, tell me. How embarrassing was that? Well, hello,
It's
everyone.
amazing. Hey, everyone.
We're pros. We're absolute pros.
Yeah, 100%. There's nothing unprofessional happening on this stream ever. Like this, it's always
Oh my
fantastic.
god.
Hey guys, welcome. It is 12. Is it PM or AM? It's PM now. It's 12.
Yeah.
12 o'clock. It's noon o'clock, and we are counting down. Hello, Lars. Thank you very much.
We got a splitter.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're counting down to the release of Mutant Year Zero from the official Funcom streaming room. So hello, everyone.
It's exciting. It's exciting times.
Yes, indeed.
It's gonna be a multi-platform release.
It is, absolutely. It's our first of many. It's our first multi-platform release at the same time. It is our first strategy. Tactical-ish game. I think it's our second game as a publisher. I'm also gonna see. I'm just gonna do a thing here real quick. I'm sorry about the mic audio if things are sounding weird right now, but I'm just gonna plug a couple of things in. So because we have some special guests with us, which we're gonna introduce very shortly. It is that one.
No, it's this one.
Is it? Is that
Yeah.
one?
It's just so I can hear our special guest as well. Otherwise, Jens Erik would have to translate for me, and I'm just like.
Yeah, and that's not going to be pleasant for everyone.
Weird.
Okay, so we're gonna be counting down to when Mutant Year Zero launches in 53 minutes. You can see that countdown right there, and then it's going to switch over to this side of the screen eventually when I do the thing that I'm going to do right now, because we have some special guests with us from Malmö in Sweden. It is the Bearded Ladies.
Yay!
Hello.
Hello to the Bearded Ladies. Well, it's one bearded lady, and then there's ducks, I guess.
Well, it's Ducks and Borman.
I gotta take this mask off.
Ducks and Borman.
Oh, and it stinks.
Hello, Mark.
Hello.
AKA David Scarron and Mark Parker from the Bearded Ladies. And you're also getting a nice picture-in-picture effect because you can see us all the way in the back there.
Wow. Double trouble.
Oh yeah, you're kind of reflecting on the window.
Hey, look at
That's true.
That's
The team have run out for some lunch. Also, they're a little bit scared to be on camera. We might get them in a little.
No.
I mean, that's game developers, right? It happens to everyone, I think.
Let's just hide, do the work, do the coding, and not deal with anything else.
So how's it going, guys?
We're been busy.
Yeah, I bet.
It's really exciting though. The game's come out today. It's coming out in an hour's time. And we've had some people playing the game who pre-ordered the game and bought the deluxe edition. So a lot of love coming from people. Some bugs that we've got to fix. We're working on that at the moment. A couple of things we have to patch in. Yeah, really excited. Really good reviews as well coming through.
Yeah, lots of love. Keep doing those user reviews on Metacritic. We're just blushing over here.
Yeah, we're refreshing. It's really weird when you release a game because you're always like refresh. Your browser's F5ing constantly. I got my hair cut this morning because we have a release party later on today, and I'm sitting there and the barber's refreshing and looking at the reviews.
On your phone.
No, it's like the Eurovision, but better. I guess.
An even haircut, or because you were just like this, and then constantly he just goes can you just keep the head up, please, sir?
Yeah, he's moving my head like this. They do this, right? So I'm kind of resisting against it. So he probably looks like a tennis ball or something at the back.
Yeah, in the back. It's probably a bit uneven in the back. And you guys have been absolutely amazing with being on the forums too, and catching feedback and reports from the Head Start players, and listening to their concerns like balancing and critical fixes and stuff. That has been amazing. And I think the players really appreciated that as well. I can tell.
Yeah, we're working hard on that. We're looking at the forums. I mean, we're a small company, and some of these things require hardware that we don't actually have. So, we've got people at Funcom helping us because you guys have got quite a catalogue of hardware because of Conan and other games in the past. So we've got you guys helping out with that. We've even considered, for some of the hardware, jumping into a cab, going to some guy's house, giving him some cash, and saying, "We'll take your machine. We're not going to look at the hard drive for any naughty pictures.
Yeah,
we'll just take it."
We're scavenging Malmö for an old AMD processor machine.
Yeah,
at the moment.
We've got a bounty on it. Actually, we have a bounty.
So if there's anyone watching in Sweden in the greater Malmö area, they should hit you guys up on Twitter and go "Hey, I have this old AMD computer."
Come to the launch party if you've got the right hardware.
Take a cab down to the launch party.
We'll sort you out.
do
We're taking it very seriously, this stuff. I mean, we really appreciate people taking their time to actually send us like save games. I mean, it's not an incredible amount of people, but it's still, we want to make sure everybody can actually get in and play the game and enjoy the game.
Yeah, I remember like the first day Head Start was out, and you told me like, oh, we might need some like, you know, save game file zips, and I posted on the forums, and like I think literally a few minutes later I had like 4 emails in my inbox about save files and stuff, and people are so helpful. It's just amazing.
Yeah, they've been great. Those crash dumps are invaluable to us because we can't reproduce all the. It's the thing that takes the longest is trying to reproduce whatever issues people have. So if we have something to go by, that's good.
So it's good that the community are out there looking out for us. We want to make sure that they know that we're supporting the game, and we're jumping on these as high priority for us because we want to make sure everyone's happy with what we do.
We actually have a question from the Twitch chat asking you guys where the launch party is. So
have you got the hardware?
Yeah, do you have the hardware?
You bring the hardware and they tell you where the launch party is.
PM Mark on the forums if you've got the hardware.
Oh shit, yes, I'm on the forums now as well. But if someone can help us with that, if they're in Malmo, we'll chat. We'll figure something out. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's nervous.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I've been doing what you guys are doing. I've been sitting like refreshing Metacritic and just like seeing the score go up or down depending on, you know, who's been reviewing and who's been posting their reviews and all that kind of stuff. It's been great. Like this is my 3rd game launch now in an equal amount of time, so it's always exciting every single time.
It's very exciting, and I didn't understand when the reviews were actually going to come out. So last night at midnight, I was like, "No reviews in there." Like no one liked it.
Yeah, no.
But as far as I know, I'm gonna double check just to be safe. As far as I know, you guys are sitting on an 80 on Metacritic.
Yes.
Now, which is pretty damn good for a small.
Especially with that company. Like right now.
Yeah, like considering who up against. Oh, that's
the competition are way behind. Except Red Dead Redemption, we're a tiny bit behind them.
A tiny bit. It's like 0.1% behind Red Dead Redemption.
Very different games.
Oh no,
really?
Yeah, look at the user scores.
User score is 9.9 right now, people.
User score is really good.
Freaking amazing.
Sorry about the loudness earlier.
It's just a coincidence that there are 10 user scores and we're 10 people in the bearded.
I actually recognize one of the.
I told you not to say that.
I actually recognize one of the. One of the user scores from someone who's been following the game and following our streams. There's at least one fan on your side.
I don't think anybody in here has an account even.
No. I mean, you absolutely assimilated me into the genre though, because I've never played. I actually officially admit that I've never played XCOM because I always thought these type of games are not my type of games. I play FPS and I play RPGs, but like turn-based strategy games is like, nah.
It's very nerdy.
It's the duck. It's the freaking duck, man. It's just like, okay, I'll try this because it's a freaking duck.
Yeah, we're very happy.
Try that, and it's just.
Yeah. Borman should get some love, but we got a pretty crappy Borman mask.
Yeah, it's very bad.
It looks like a sort of dopey elephant.
That's not Borman. That's like Borman's grandfather.
It looks like someone took a wolf and then glued like a pig's nose on top of it.
Also, like if you guys followed, like also chat, we have Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden personality quiz that we're actually having live right now, and Borman is actually the one that gets picked the most, or like people are mostly Borman, which means the most wholesome, nice, loyal character. So they very much like connect to Borman, which is awesome.
I was going to do a weight joke, but maybe that's not the right thing to do.
but Borman's like a grumbler as well, you know what I mean? There's quite a lot of grumblers out in the world as well.
He's a lovable grump. He's like, you know, but he's loyal and he's like the friend you'd like to have, the rock in your life, I think. Like, he would take a bullet for you, literally. Yeah. So. Or he does. I mean, he literally does.
That's kind of his role. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Just stone skin and just charge in like. Fight me.
He's the lawful good, like in the D&D campaign, like lawful good.
But I'm super happy if we can pull in people like you into the genre. It was kind of a little bit of the idea with the game was trying to make it a little bit less hardcore than XCOM when it comes to how maybe wide and deep and everything you need to take in at once, and see if we could get a few other people into the genre.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
once I realized that going in guns blazing is not the best idea, I like at the cabin, Hammond's cabin, that was like my first test. I think I died, I don't know how many times. I stopped counting after like 20, I think. Until I realized I have to do that a little bit more smart. I have to be a bit more smarter and a bit more stealthy, so.
Did you get the Howler Ghoul? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Howler Ghoul kicked my ass every single time.
That's a classic mistake people make at the start. They get the Howler Ghoul aware of their presence. She calls in the reinforcements, and then you're sort of flanked already at the very start.
But what I did,
I did the same when it first happened.
Once all the reinforcements had bunched up, I just threw a grenade at them, and then they were gone. It's just.
See?
And you destroyed Hammond's cabin, I bet you.
I actually didn't, because they were outside. But there have been several players who told me, like, yeah, I just threw a grenade inside the cabin. The entire thing blew up.
Yeah.
It's one of the fights that annoys me the most when I see streamers play, because it's very early on in the game. And I can give a hint to anybody in the stream right now. You should go behind the house before you start the fight. Then you have all the high covers and everything on your side. But if you attack from kind of the front, there's only low covers. The little stone wall there.
Drums and stone walls, yeah.
So let that be a lesson to everyone's watching. Always go for high cover.
It's fun to destroy Hammond's cabin. It's just fun. It's just like, we're not interested in your cabin, Hammond. We're interested in finding you. But there's no deal about the cabin. The cabin's collateral damage. It's free. It's free.
Yeah, surprisingly, you don't destroy the desk in Hammond's cabin.
No, because there was a bug with that originally, where the desk would be destroyed and the papers, Hammond's papers would sit there in the air. So we said, make those desks indestructible.
It was a little bit too hardcore when the main story beats were destructible as well. I liked it as an effect. There was paper everywhere. But it was a little bit too hardcore.
You destroyed the evidence as well. Story evidence. So it was your fault. No, but the environmental destruction is really cool too, especially if. Well, it's not so cool if like your enemies blow your cover. Like you feel like super safe behind the trees, and then someone just blows it up, which is kind of like. Well, okay, that wasn't cool. That's a really hard lesson I learned as well.
It's a hell of a game. Absolutely, I think so. So for you guys, what has been the biggest challenge when you've been making this stuff?
That's there are so many. I'm not sure what the biggest challenge was. I think early on it was finding the right rhythm in the game. It took a long time to meld the very slow turn-based combat, right, into something else. We had the real-time stuff pretty early, but then we were working on, so what's the metagame supposed to be? Early on, it was way more like XCOM with more of an economy in the arc and way more characters, but then we realized that, first of all, we couldn't kill off the duck and the boar because people were crying, so so we went for a more linear story-driven approach where we could tell a story. And that also helped us kind of streamline the game down so it's not too complex, because it takes a lot of time doing the fights anyway. And that took a long time. I think it took the better part. I think we've been working for 3 years, and probably 2 years before we had the tempo down to where we wanted it.
I mean, balancing also has been quite a lot of work. I mean, we've had user research testers into the office. We've had Funcom themselves. You guys also played in-house, gave us some feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And your boss, Rui, he was it's too easy, and he's a real hardcore player with the genre. And we've been working hard with that. We even had a speedrunner on the QA department. He was sending his videos through, full playthrough videos, and we were like, oh, he does that, does he? Okay, we need to make that harder. We need to do this. So it's been tricky because we want to get the balance of having a game that, entry-level players can still go in and enjoy on the normal difficulty. It's no easy difficulty in that game. There's a normal difficulty, hard and very hard difficulties. So we wanted people that can come in and can enjoy it at the normal difficulty. But if you want to push yourself a little bit and and try on the harder difficulties, you should get a good challenge. I think games should be, if you want to make them hard, they should be hard.
Yeah, there's such a divided crew that have been playing the game, right? From the hardcore XCOM fans that really, they want to be punished. I'm one of those guys. I only play XCOM on, Iron Man Classic and up. So I kind of I understand where they're coming from, but then you get the other guys that are just like they can't stand the game because it's so punishing. Right? So that's been most of the
struggle.
Yeah, it's been the struggle, and it's also a big game, even if it's not 50 or 100 hours to go through. For us, sitting and balancing something when it's that divided, and we still have to play 20 hours of gameplay, right? And making sure that those are correct. That's been a struggle. I know Lee is probably out there balancing still. So we are going to be. But yeah, that's also been a huge struggle. And then Mark has been a big struggle as well.
Yeah. Like my urge is go and get cake during middle of the day, and skipping work, and it's been good, but it's also, we're not a huge studio, so we work a lot with people all around the world that have helped us do different things for the game, and it's also quite difficult working with people in different time zones and things like that.
Right.
It means you're getting messages at like 3 a.m. You're like, oh, really? Could you just ask me? The thing is, if you don't answer it at 3 a.m, the next day you've got to wait for the feedback. So we sort of have to be on call 24/7, and it's a little bit like that with the forums now. We're kind of keeping an eye on stuff.
Yeah.
Like we want to be like quick. We're in the fire station now. We're playing cards, and then when the bell rings, we go down the ladder and put out the fire, sort of thing.
Yeah, I think
the ladder.
The forums are going to have to give us a day today, because we're going to have the release party. We're going to have one beer.
One really big beer,
maybe a big one.
One hand.
Yeah, we're gonna one beer, yeah, and so maybe we won't be available tonight, but then we're gonna hit it again.
Yeah, but we're jumping on.
But it is funny. It's actually it's a question you get a lot. Like, what was the hardest thing? There are so many. There are different stages to development, right? First, you have pre-production, where the one I took was the thing we were struggling with, right? Where do we put the meta game? Because the really early part, you're just doing ideas and doing all the fun stuff, and everything seems to work, right? But then at some point, you realize that, okay, this is not really fitting together, and you have to start molding it. So then you're doing that for a while. And then after you come to that part, you start doing let's not call it the polish work, but you start getting rid of your babies, right? You have to start cutting ideas and getting rid of that extra, and it hurts a lot to figure out which ones that are not going in, this release. You always say, that goes into the next one.
I think one thing that was really cool, though, and that I hear a lot also from streamers and reviewers, is the system that you have where you need a specific amount of kills to unlock the more stronger mutations again, or like to have them as a cooldown and not just like a normal cooldown after this amount of time or whatever. And they really like the system that you introduced with the kills, and I like that too. I think that was a very, very cool, smart decision. How did you like come to that? Like, what was the like? Yeah, how did that happen?
Quite late, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think actually it was me and Lee and Ulf, our executive producer, that were discussing how we're going to solve the fact that we don't want you waiting for a cooldown, right? Mm-hmm. That was it, basically.
It was a timer, wasn't it?
We don't want that. Yeah, we had a cooldown, but it's just we don't want to slow down a game that's already slow. People would, back out. We want you to be aggressive in our game, and it's actually, compared to other titles in the genre, let's say that, I think it's way more beneficial to be somewhat aggressive in our game. And then we realized that it'll actually give the game a little bit more depth, because if you know that if I kill this guy over here, this last axe school, then Borman is going to be able to use charge again. Then you can start thinking in one more layer. Now, that wasn't like the initial intent, but it was just a nice thing to come with it. And it's actually a mantra we use a little bit when we do introduce something, is that we want to find two uses out of it, right? If you have a feature and you're like, are we going to put it in the game? Well, what does it do? If you can find 2 good reasons to have it, it's usually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, because like in XCOM, you basically have to wait and you just go like overwatching the whole time. And what do you do? It's like kind of like, okay, so you just wait until like 5 turns have passed until you can use your favorite ability again, and that's very, I feel it's very like limiting in a way.
Can be, yeah. But I think it encourages a slight form of aggressive play. That you know that, oh, if I get one more kill with the ducks, for example, I can use the skull splitter again, for example, which then allows me to do another kill, and etc., etc., etc.
Yeah,
I think
and you have a grenade there. If you can go like, okay, this is going to take out 2 units, I'm going to get all my mutations back after the grenade use, right? So
I actually hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
Jesus, of course.
I did. That's actually one of the things that I figured out pretty fast. I was like, yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna try to turn up our microphone a bit.
Our microphone is
Still a bit some wonkiness. We need to figure this stuff out in the long run. All right, you guys have been with us for almost half an hour now.
Yeah.
So I think maybe we're gonna let you guys go because you guys are super busy working on bugs and stuff.
Just a little bit busy.
Just a little bit busy.
But
I think like you guys are gonna come back later at like 1 o'clock.
Shortly before.
Yeah, we'll try and bring the team in before the release here.
We'll
be great.
We'll poke them in the back with a pistol.
I know
they'll come in.
Lee he's sitting without a shirt at his desk, so I'm not sure if he's going to show up.
That's
I'm not sure if he's nervous or if he's.
I think he was changing shirts and then he just forgot about the second.
He just forgot about the second part.
He's got so much other stuff on his mind right now. He's refreshing
Tuesday every day.
Yeah, I'll go and have a look at the forums, and we'll see you in a bit.
Yep.
Yes,
all right.
absolutely.
Talk to
See you in a little while, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye. Switching back to us and then muting that. All right. Sorry about the clap sound. I'm also gonna...
That was great to get some input from the bearded ladies, the developers behind Mutant Zero Road to Eden. In case you did not know, we were just talking to 2 of the developers.
Yes, and we're still counting down. It's 32 minutes left until Mutant Zero launches. So I think...
It's getting so close. I'm so excited.
I think... Let's see if I can find that. Where's that window that I was looking for? It is not here.
I'm wearing the only t-shirt that could be remotely like categorized as a mutated animal.
Right.
Can we just call Mickey Mouse a mutated duck? Is that duck? Oh my god, I said mutated mouse. I meant. Is that gonna get me in trouble?
Probably.
Is he like I don't know.
It might get you in trouble. Anyway, there's the page that I was looking for.
So looking forward to launch. Was hoping it would have gone live this morning. I'm sorry, Brad.
Yeah, no, it's going live at 1 p.m. CET because that's the day that we set.
There were a few people saying that they took the day off specifically, and so
sorry.
sorry. Yeah, but generally, you can, as a publisher, not always anyway, decide exactly when a game goes live. So we
did decide exactly when the game was going live.
Yeah, but you can't always do that. Like Steam, for example, you have to. Well, yes, Steam, so press a button. And
thank you so much, 11-Bit Studios. I think they're also a game developer because that's a name that I've heard before. 11-Bit Studios, one of the most anticipated releases of this year. Certainly, we hope it goes well for you. Well, I mean the pre-release went really well, the beta demo and all that kind of stuff. Steam is wrong, buddy. Also, we're just gonna press a button.
Yeah,
and
don't worry about Steam.
It should be wrong at least. That's
Steam is actually the one that you have the most control over.
But what I was gonna do is was gonna hit that button and then we're gonna do a. I thought I muted the bearded ladies. Apparently their mic is still on. Oh. No, wait. Now we're gone too. That's odd. Let's see. This is weird. I'm not sure what's going on right now.
I'm just joking.
That probably
they made Frostpunk. Oh my god.
Yes,
and
that's
this
true.
War of Mine.
Thank
Holy
you.
shit, you guys.
Yeah, now we're muted. They're still there. Yeah, it's a weirdness thing.
I mean, we're back. We're back. It's fine.
But it's
you're back. We're back. I think
no,
it should be fine.
we are back, but they're also there.
For both games are amazing. Frostpunk and this War of Mine, absolutely fantastic games.
I think I need
Great to have you in chat. Elfquit Studios.
If I do
11.
this, can people still hear us now? Maybe. Can people still hear us now?
I can't English today.
Hopefully. All right. So if I opened a raffle on Twitch, so if people just type !raffle, then everything should be good. Unfortunately, this is only going to be in the Twitch chat, and yeah, I see David over there. He's I think there's a
can still hear. All right.
No, I think they can hear us, but they can't hear them.
The ladies. Yeah. Yes, that's fine though.
And then hopefully everything should be everything.
I think
should
they
be
might have muted it from their side now.
I think. Let's see if we go with that thing. All right. Anyway.
So chat.
So we're gonna just add a bunch of people to this raffle, and then we're gonna draw a raffle because we want to do a thing. And,
please give away.
Yes, because okay, so some slight difficulties with the audio and all that kind of stuff, but hopefully we should be good to go again now. And
I like the fact that we can still see the bearded ladies, and they're looking into the camera kind of because they're doing like testing stuff on their Xbox. They're looking straight in the camera, and I'm going like, "Damn, tell us something."
And hopefully we'll be able to
hello, Moonshiner.
hear these guys later. All right.
Thank you for the follow, Mixer.
Just keep putting those raffles in. I'm gonna just maybe try to do some quick audio checks here to see if everything is working as it should be. I think maybe
Shifty Spliffman actually called. Did you actually call Xbox? I'm sorry. Yeah. We're nearly there now. Nearly there. Half an hour. Exciting.
And then
Real Deal, thank you for the follow. Extreme Game, thank you for the follow as well on Mixer.
Just keep chat busy. I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, I don't see the Twitch follows, which is sad. So Twitch, we love you guys too. It's just I don't actually see the Twitch followers in the chat, in Restream chat for some reason.
All right.
God.
Yeah, I'm just doing some audio stuff, but I think all right. So we should be there now, and they should be here at least. We can hear them here, but chat can't hear them, which is great. All right. Hopefully that will have solved whatever audio stuff I have going on.
So we can hear them, but chat can't.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There we can. There's like
11-bit Studios. Thank you for the follow.
All right, don't worry about Twitch. I always worry about Twitch.
We worry about everyone.
All right.
Yeah, we worry about everyone.
So
all our communities, all our gamers, all our players, all our viewers.
And thank you so much to Exanriel, who is following us on Twitch. See, they're popping up there, but they're not popping up there.
That's fine. We can. RM81, just follow us on Twitch as well. Thank you very much.
I'm going to turn down the bearded ladies because they forgot to turn off their microphone.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Alrighty.
Maybe there's a way I can.
We should play some.
Yeah, we should play some.
After the raffle.
We should do that. All right, I'm going to close down
Joshua
the windows. Then I'm going to close the raffle. Shut down those guys. And
having a little bit of a cold.
That's not good. I'm actually having a bit of a cold as well, so hopefully I don't get sick before our Christmas party on Friday. So I have closed the raffle on Twitch, and I'm going to draw a winner. And because I have muted the, let's see if I unmute this, then anyway.
What's gonna happen in 27 minutes? In 27 minutes, Mutant Year Zero: Road to Eden is officially releasing on all platforms. Isn't that exciting? It's gonna be freaking amazing.
It's gonna be super good.
Yes.
And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Right, so I'm gonna press this button to draw a winner, and the winner is Tip Phoenix 13181. Thank you so much for following us on Twitch.
Congratulations!
You are officially a winner. I'm gonna see if this button works now, because I can hear it, but it doesn't look like. See, now you're grooving out to stuff that people can't hear. I think.
I think congratulations!
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 Awesome! Amazing!
Congratulations!
I love sound effects. I love using sound effects. All right.
I want to win some, and we're doing another raffle.
We're gonna do several raffles.
We're gonna do.
I'm gonna find Tip Phoenix. I'm gonna send them a quick message saying congratulations.
I can still hear it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's a deal. It's because of the delay.
Yeah, there's a delay. So there's unfortunately a stream gamer we can't do. Well, we can do giveaways on Mixer, but we can't PM people on Mixer. So it's a bit of a hassle to do giveaways. But once that functionality is in, we will 100% do giveaways on both platforms, and we will be able
to have to find a way. Yeah. To
life,
verify the winners on Mixer. Which
life
is really
will find a way, hopefully.
Cool Tomatoes, thank you for the follow on Mixer.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on the game now. And the raffle has ended. Sorry guys, but we're gonna do another one very quickly. Yes. I'm just gonna see if I can actually get the game
delay
here.
Absolutely unheard of.
Where is that thing? Come on. There we go. So I'm gonna boot up the game, and then I think we're gonna try to continue from where we left off last time. Which is
we just met Pharaoh, right?
We just met Pharaoh. I'm not sure if I'm able to I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to continue that, but maybe I can continue the other stream that we did, which I think ended in the Cave of Death area. So all right, I'm gonna maybe try to cut down on some of the CPU that's being used right now.
Yeah, I just saw that too. We skipping frames. Skippity frames.
Let's see. Yes, Brad MG, that is absolutely correct. We can whisper on Mixer, but sometimes people don't see the message because there's not like a separate pop-up window that you get on Twitch, which is unfortunate, but that is how it is. And so you might hear some noise in the background from the bearded ladies. I'm just gonna ask them to mute their microphone.
Play for like 20 minutes and then
we're gonna jump into the game. So let's see.
Eminence.
Webcam, and then we need to turn off this. Hopefully the game will go. Let's see.
And I'll be right back.
All right, there we go. Sweet. I'm gonna see if I just hit load what happens, and sweet, there's my Cave of Fear session. Let's just continue that. How you guys doing? Doing good? I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Yeah. So, when we last left our heroes, they came to the Cave of Fear. So I think we're going to continue with the Cave of Fear. I'm just going to check how my guys are doing. Selma's got the pipe gun and the ancient pistol. Dux has got his trusty crossbow, of course, which is level 3 because that is the best kind it should be. And then there's Borman's Gaper on level 2 and his scatter gun on level 1. Let's see, I'm going to give Selma this grenade. Let's see, jump into the mutation screen. I'm gonna save for the moth wings, I think, so I'm gonna leave that there, and then I'm gonna give him Borman the Hog Rush, which is gonna help out a bunch to knock down enemies. How many characters are there in total? There are 5 characters in total. There are the 3 guys that you can see here, Borman, Dux, and Selma, and then later on you meet another mutant named Magnus, who we haven't talked about that much, but he is he's kind of this like psychic psyops dude. He has like psychic abilities, he can control enemies, he can sneak around a bit, and then there's also Pharaoh, who is a female fox that you meet later on in the game as well, and we revealed her last week with a trailer and a live stream. Classification 6. Did I make this game? I did not make this game. I am the community manager for the publisher putting out this game, Funcom. The bearded ladies over in Sweden made this game. Though they were the guys that we had on
Maybe the Red
earlier.
Plague hit their town and they needed to evacuate.
Evacuating or stampeding over each other to be the first one out. Dumbass ancients.
And so the Cave of Fear is a step along the way towards the House of Bones, which is located over here, which is where we're supposed to be looking for Hammond. Hammond is, yeah, spoiler alert, sorry. Hammond is one of the gearheads in the Ark, which is your home base sort of area, and he has gone missing. So it is up to Dux, Borman, and Selma to find Hammond. What difficulty am I playing? I think I'm actually on, yeah, I'm on the hard difficulty, which used to be the normal difficulty, but it has been changed since then. So that means that I won't regenerate any health or any cooldowns after a fight, but so it's might be a bit difficult. let's see. I think I'm gonna head back to the Ark so I can upgrade some stuff. Can I change difficulty while playing? Yes, I can do that. Hard, aka medium, or like the old normal, essentially. The no, that was the Ark outskirts. I want to go to the Ark. There we go. In the early trailers, we see Selma gaining something like stone skin. That was changed, unfortunately. Borman is now the guy who has the stone skin, and Selma has something called frog's legs, which allows her to do some pretty high leaps. And that is how that is. Let's see. Alright. Let's see. Let's extend bleed out time.
Are you playing Iron Mutant mode? No.
Absolutely not.
Did you get the reference in the bar?
Welcome to the
The
fix
Goodness?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I actually didn't get that until
Well, you're
one
not-
of the YouTubers.
Well, you're not scanning. Oh, I got it.
I did actually grow up with that specific athlete.
Right.
Because my parents are very big into Nordic, skiing and all that. Like when I grew up, and that was interesting. I didn't get that. I just thought it was like a fun, little nod to Guinness.
Yes,
But
that's what I
get-
first
didn't get
first thought of. But then I also remember that
deeper
Good the
level.
Swan is also,
Yeah.
and then there's the Swan logo as well.
Yeah.
Ronan72, I am playing on a PC with a mouse and keyboard right now. I prefer playing with a controller because that's how I was raised and all that kind of stuff. But right now I am on PC with a mouse and keyboard.
Ribeiro finished it in 2 days on very hard.
Damn.
Wow, mister.
Like so we have one guy on the Mutant Year Zero Facebook page. Korean guy who was
player.
like, yeah, this game is easy. I finished it in 2 days on the extreme on the hardest difficulty, and I'm like, you do you, dude. Way to go.
It's amazing. I mean, I think there's some people who feel like it's really tough to get into and it's very difficult, and there's
Yes.
people who say it's way too easy. But I think that means in the grand scheme of things,
Like
it's probably
they've
good
found the
for,
right
like,
balance. Yeah, I think so.
It's. I think most people are kind of enjoying themselves with the different difficulty settings.
It sounds like it at least. Hafrenstrim, we are actually like the bearded ladies are
Yeah,
trying
they're
to
working on
reproduce
that,
that
actually,
specific
yeah.
bug, and they are
Yeah.
working their butts off trying to
That's what
get
it
it
has
to.
to do with. Do you have
get
an
it
AMD
fixed.
graphics card by chance, Stream?
Maybe he does.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna hide these guys over here because what's so brilliant about Mutant Year Zero is that it blends turn-based strategy, tactical gaming with a stealth system and real-time exploration. So, which allows me
Ooh,
to
Steve.
do this.
That was awesome. So you can basically wait a few seconds, even if you're like in the red aggro circle of the butcher in this case, you can still be hidden and you can wait for a really great opportunity to ambush them and then have the first.
Like I've done now. And so since I'm ambushing him with
Already
silent
done?
weapons,
It's really
no one
hard.
else is gonna discover us.
Any news on the reported Switch version? No, we will share
None
news on
beyond
that.
what was already said.
Yeah,
in
we
the,
will definitely share news
in the
as
article.
Nice.
they come out.
Alright, let's regroup.
You have an Nvidia graphics card. Okay. Yeah, then it might be a different hardware combination that might be the cause for this. But as we mentioned, the bearded ladies are actually looking into that. They're
Yep.
aware.
KG, this is indeed really dope. I like it a lot.
Ribeiro, that's
I like
great.
it a lot.
Great to hear. Thank you. That sounds perfect.
And yeah, as you walk around, as you explore, you find notes, you find artifacts on what the world was like before the apocalypse happened.
Very
just
cool
to sort of,
Easter eggs.
flesh out the world and flesh out the story and all that kind of stuff. So,
Hello, Kay.
oh, and okay, so we got a
Oh, the
picture
game sound
over
is a bit delayed?
here.
Ooh, that's
weird.
Unfortunate.
I'm not sure what that could be. I'm not sure what could be the cause of that.
Oh, nice, Sangoma. I hope your exams went well. I hope they
I'm
went
gonna
well.
hide Borman over here. I'm gonna hide Ducks
Ronin,
over there.
only 20 more minutes. Actually, 15 more
I'm gonna
minutes.
ambush.
Thank you for the follow, Honorable Bandits.
Alright. So, Ducks is gonna fire on this dude. Hit him for 6
Ooh,
damage.
nice. Well,
I'm
get
gonna
fun.
move. Let's see. Selma is here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move her there, which should
Partial
bring me to
cover.
100%.
which is nice. Oh, she's got sneaking. Ah, that's fine though. Like, oh, that was this dude. He knew anyway.
Boom.
Fun. Done.
How are the controls on Xbox compared to PC? They're the same. Like I said, I prefer playing this with a controller, and it is like especially in like the real-time mode, it's very easy to just use your left stick to move around and your right stick to move the camera, and then it's basically the same in the tactical mode as well. And you switch between targets using the bumpers, and you select everything using a D-pad or just hit the A button, and it worked really well. I think so, at least.
Renans is asking, is dark costume customizable? Well, the thing is,
sort
the
of.
cool thing is, I love that, by the way. So if you find armor or helmets, they will actually show on your character. So there's like very cool, like this one, the police helmet, like on Borman, and then of course it looks different on Ducks. Or you can switch those out because they have different stats, like different like additional abilities, or like the increased crit or whatever. So you can actually use them on different characters as well, depending on what kind of weapons they're using, and to complement your build, basically, in your playstyle. And I love the fact that they actually do look different. You see them on the characters, the armor and the different hats and things like that. And the weapons, of course.
Something else I could do is I can split my characters up, so I can have like these guys hanging back, and then I can have Dux, for example, sneak around this way, and maybe see if I can like find some places for him to get an advantage point, for example, or just be able to get the drop on people. Now these guys are about the same level as I am, but they have 16 HP, which means they are pretty powerful. And the Medbot has armor, which is not good.
Pain in the little butts.
Absolutely.
In the first place.
Pain
Hello,
in the tail
Eskimo.
feathers. Alright, so I'm gonna hide Ducks over there.
Crystal Skeleton, thank you for the follow.
Switch to Selma and see if I can put her anywhere. Does not look like it. Maybe I can. No, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
You'll see the circles now that we're sneaking. The circles are smaller. They're in a circle of the enemies.
Yeah.
If you have the flashlight out, you will find like shiny items and things you can pick up, like straps, easier because they will reflect the light, but you also will be seen from further away, so the circles are bigger. The enemy are in a circle. Yeah, I just saw that when Jens Erik was switching back and forth.
So I'm gonna sneak around these guys.
Getting into the flanking position.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying at least.
Also,
so I'm gonna put Selma
these
here.
guys you can't actually split up.
No, because they stick together. Yeah. So I think I'm also gonna put Borman near where Dux is, which is not necessarily great because the Pyro Ghoul has a tendency to throw Molotov cocktails, and Molotov cocktails are not good. But let's see, I'm gonna hide him there, and then ambush.
Yeah, that's a bit gutsy, I feel, having.
Oh, no guts, no glory, all that kind of stuff.
So close
so
together.
I'm gonna activate Selma. I'm gonna use her tree hugger ability.
Eskimo, no, they're more. They're more.
Allow me to pin
characters
down
that you can
these
unlock
guys.
and find.
So I'm gonna use tree hugger. And so this alerted me to basically everyone. At least they know where Selma is. People might not know where Dux and Borman are, for example.
Harvin Stream, that's a good combo. You're right.
Let's see.
Very good
Hand
combo.
grenade, which does 4 damage, and then it's going to hit everyone. Compared to my pistol, which is also going to do 4 damage, but it's only going to hit 1 person. So I think I'm going to throw this Molotov cocktail there.
That's like 2 very annoying enemies in this mix. With the Medbot would be my #1 priority.
Oh yeah, the Medbots
for
are bastards.
Because Medbots have the really annoying tendency to revive enemies.
Yep, and they can run
and they
very far.
run like little mother truckers. Like they're fast. They get the job done very efficiently.
Alright, that's the Pyro Ghoul taken care of.
No, X comes down
almost.
permadeath. Actually, in Iron Mutant mode, you have permadeath.
Yes, you do.
So if you want to play that way, you have that option. If you like a super hardcore veteran of XCOM.
Alright.
Everything is better with a few grenades thrown in, absolutely.
And weirdly, Dux doesn't have any grenades. I did not realize that until now.
Oops.
Alright, let's take care of this Pyro because Borman has cover, Dux has cover, Selma has cover, so that hunter over there, which I'm pointing to, which you can't see because you're on the thing, he's probably not going to be able to hit anyone. So that takes care of the Pyro.
Nice.
And then he drops a Molotov cocktail, which will burn any enemies that are in his nearby vicinity.
That asshole.
Hunter did hit Borman, but because Borman's
Borman is a medium armor, medium, so that's good, no problem.
So
actually, funny story. When I first started playing Mutant, being an absolute XCOM newbie and total newbie to the genre as well, I actually threw smoke grenade because I thought it's gonna damage everyone, and I threw the smoke grenade on top of like 5 enemies, and I couldn't see them anymore because they were covered, of course, which didn't really help me at all. I learned my lesson. That's the best way to learn. Yeah, don't throw smoke grenade on your enemies.
all right, so 75.
I graduated
75.
since then to hard mode.
Let's try to take down this Hunter. It does launch. Well, it's supposed to launch in 10 minutes. And
10 minutes! Oh my god, we're so close. We're so close, everyone.
Very, very close.
I'm excited.
Alright, that's a Molotov, and that's another Molotov, which doesn't
Medbot Baby Rage, yeah, I know. Those
just
guys
do
are the
great
worst.
amount of damage.
Game looks great. Thank you, Jandu. Yeah, I think so too. I love the art style and I love the world, the mutant world.
Alright, I'm gonna put Borman
And Borman
here.
ducks.
And help me, Orange Jesus. Yes, alright. So, because the Hunter has fire damage, he's gonna die next turn. Because it does 1 damage per turn. Unfortunately, the Medbot's gonna start moving now.
Ugh. Oh no, Jay, you just said that. You just say that to make me feel better. Be honest. Be
But
honest.
I am...
Just mention he did the smoke grenade thing as well. So, like, people are probably just gonna mention that to make me feel better. But yeah, like, hey, that's a grenade. Let's throw it and see what happens. Oh, bam. Nice.
So hopefully
gets
this thing will go down.
He doesn't get interrupted though unless you knock the mech back.
That might
And then
be
he
so.
has to move again.
But
that was good. I think now he's actually losing around. Yeah, he does. Because he has to... Yeah. again.
But if I did this correctly, which I believe I have.
It's very small, John. Yeah, nice. Well done, sir. That was smooth. That was smooth. Yeah, no, don't listen to Steam.
Steam doesn't lie. It's just it's been set to a certain time, but we can just hit a button
We
and
just
then
hit
it
the
should come out. All right, so I'm just gonna pick up all the scrap, a weapon mod, and then open this chest.
Looks cool, says Ixion. I love the game. I love the genre. Is the learning curve high like Wasteland, and are your characters disposable like XCOM?
The learning curve, I mean, sort of. It does sort of ramp up after you get to Hammond's Cabin, which is a scenario we played previously.
Like, coming from a completely new player of the genre,
Yeah.
I think the learning curve is good. About the disposable characters, I mean...
No, they're not.
They're not disposable. I mean, you have the ones you have. And if you play, like, on Iron Mode, for example, then you have permadeath, so it's gonna be very difficult.
This isn't like XCOM where you sort of just throw people to the meat grinder over and over and over.
Yeah, also they're important for the story, and they have their own character, and they're like, you know,
Yep.
they banter with each other and stuff, and it feels sad too. It hurts if one of them dies. Like, you get attached. I got attached to them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the one of the really
have a
like
button,
good
yeah.
strong points for this game is the characters, in my opinion.
Will we see a physical release in the future? There are no plans at this point in time.
But
Never say never.
Never say never.
Yeah, I mean, if the game does really well, and if you guys love it, and if everyone all of a sudden wants to play, and like there's a lot of feedback on we like a physical copy. Then,
If people die, does it change the story? Not as such, but you won't be able to use them at all. So, all right, we've got 6 minutes left to go.
My God.
So I think
Console release imminent.
Pharaoh and our Kratos Bay, absolutely.
Yeah, Pharaoh is amazing.
So I think we're gonna switch back to us,
Oh God.
and you might not hear the game
It's a
anymore.
T-stream.
And
Let's see if the ladies are available.
going to go here, and I'm gonna open up another raffle on Twitch.
And I'm gonna secretly message.
Message Mark and the others.
Message Mark and see if they're available.
All right, so if you are in Twitch chat, just type out !raffle, and then we're doing some cable management here. Just type out !raffle, and you will be entered into a raffle to win a key for the game. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. That is what we're giving away. Giving away game keys for the platform of your choice. So if you would like the PC version, then we obviously will give you a PC key. If you would like a PS4 key, we give you a PS4 key, etc. etc. So the platforms available are PC, Xbox One, and PS4, and then it's good times. Sorry, I'm gonna double check to see if this thing is all right. I see.
Mark is there.
I see a still frame of Mark, but now
I know,
the
he's
room
not
is
there.
empty. No,
No.
I just wanted to.
What a tease.
Just wanted
Was
to.
back in time.
Just needed to check some stuff. Yeah. All right.
Back in time.
I recently listened to a podcast about the music in Back to the Future. Speaking of Back in Time, it's a song from the soundtrack of Back to the Future, and it really made me want to see Back to the Future again.
Yeah. Actually, we watched Ready Player One again a few days ago, even though I
That
wasn't
movie is
a
bad.
huge fan of the movie, but it's still fun to like spot all the different like references and things and game characters and.
Cool Tomatoes is asking us to give Mixer some love, please. Yes, like the idea is to support Mixer further on later, because it's right now it's difficult to DM people. Like they don't get like a pop-up window when we DM them and all that kind of stuff. And it looks like
Look at all the lovely people.
Maybe the bearded ladies are ready. And,
Hello, everyone.
maybe they can hear us.
Is the microphone on? Can we? No, we
Now
can't
our
hear
microphone is on, but we can't hear them weirdly.
No.
So
we got microphone issues.
oh, there they are.
Hello, there they are.
All right.
Hello.
So, before we get
Yeah,
to
you
guys,
said to
I'm
mute
just
the
gonna
mic. You were
close
talking
this,
too much
Twitch
shit in the
raffle
background.
real quick,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to draw the winner, and the winner is Rotten Melons. Thank you so much for following us
Rotten
on
Melons.
Twitch. That's a great username, by the way.
Rotten Melons.
Hooray
yeah,
to
just
Rotten
won.
Melons.
They just won a copy of Mutant.
You just want to copy it?
Rotten Melons. I'm not even going to.
And let's just push this button too. I love this thing.
I wonder if I can hear it though.
Nice.
I don't think they can hear it. I can hear it.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
No, we can't hear it.
Congratulations!
By the mutants.
Joined by the mutants.
I heard it.
By the lovely, good-looking mutants.
Yes. All right. It is 2 minutes left until we launch. I can
Maybe
move
they
this
want to
thing down.
introduce the people like quickly.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
introduce the people a little bit. Like tell us who everyone is.
Oh, that one's.
The ducks. Go ducks.
I think you need to take the
Oh,
mask
well,
off,
we
Mark,
can't
because
hear
we
you.
can't.
Yeah,
hear
let the
you.
duck introduce everybody.
I can only do Borman. Anyway.
What do they do? What do they do?
All right, we've got Patrick, we've got Jonathan, we've got Oscar, we've got Lee,
Awesome.
who you've met before, I'm sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Patrick, Coda,
My boys, programmers.
Oscar, artist, lead artist. Anton, concept artist. Lee, game designer, game director.
Guest
Callie,
answer.
animation and GUI and lots of other different things, many different things. Another Anton, guest Anton.
Guest Anton, he's a
who's
guest.
he's an artist.
Fantastic.
And then we've got Clara, she is our art
We can't
intern.
see him.
Hallie, we
actually.
And
can't
then
see
we've got
you.
Gabriel,
Hallie, come in.
artist. Rasmus, level
There you
designer.
go.
Hallie,
Hello.
you've met probably or seen before. He's our boss. See you.
Fantastic. It's really cool to see everyone.
Hello.
And I think chat agrees with us when we say
So,
that
yes,
the game is
that's
fantastic
it.
and we love it. And the feedback has been so amazing. So fantastic work to everyone. Seriously, we're so excited. We're super excited, and it's only like what 1 minute.
It's 1 minute left.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
Ideally,
You should have little party hats and like.
we should have had party hats and
the-
champagne bottles and
champagne
stuff.
bottles.
Well,
1 minute left.
Quick refreshment.
Oh no!
no.
Okay, let's
We
check.
jinxed it. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Metacritic just fell to
Wait,
35.
That's a first.
But yeah, chatter chiming in. Chatter really like wishing you guys congratulations on the
Congratulations on the
game.
game. Awesome
People are
dev
saying that
team.
they're definitely going to be buying their copies. Much
Much
hype.
hype.
Great
So
team.
excited.
Congrats. Thank you for this gem. So
Congratulations to the game team.
yeah.
I'm There are non-bearded ladies on the webcam
Absolutely, our
feed.
pleasure.
The company name is
Yeah,
allowed.
we love you guys. So thank you. We're trying to put some hormone stuff in
Yeah,
their
they
food,
feel
but it's not
betrayed. Oh,
working
no.
now.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's
Yeah.
They
only
feel betrayed.
15
Say
seconds
more
left.
on the dolphin. Yeah. Oh,
All the best for your game and enjoy awesome feedback.
We'll figure it out for
Amazing
you guys.
viewers.
We'll
Good
figure
job,
it out for
guys.
you guys.
Shifty Spliffman says that this has been the longest 12-hour wait of his entire life. And
Oh, no.
it is 1 p.m. CET. Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden has officially launched.
Awesome.
Woo!
Well done, team. Congratulations, ladies. Fantastic. Woo woo.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Oh, yeah, we have cake to eat.
Oh, we
It's
have
1
cake.
o'clock
It's
now.
1
Does it
o'clock.
mean
Yeah,
I
we
can
have
afford
cake.
lunch now?
All right. Get back to work.
Yeah, shoot. No.
All right,
No.
guys. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye,
We
guys.
just wanted.
Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you guys.
All right. Oops. I should remove that thing. All right. We live. So now I'm just going to wait for all the Twitter messages going like, I can't play the game yet. So
No, we should play some more. We should play
should
some
we?
more.
But I want cake. But I turned off the game as well.
Some more. Okay.
I also turned off the game. So, yeah, I think that's it. Or should we play some more?
Make sure.
I mean, we can.
We should.
Should we? I guess we can. Yeah, we can do that. Right. Velvet Blondie says she wants cake too. Well, unfortunately, sorry, this is not going to happen.
You can't play the game. Why is that, Jandu?
I
can't play that game.
See, I knew it was going to happen, but we can.
Oh, because I have to download it first. Yeah,
yeah.
so we can play a little bit for you guys.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Get back to work. Yeah.
And we have DM'd Rotten Melons and the other person on Twitch. Just DM us back, whisper us back, and then we will send off a.
Is there a raffle for cake?
No, but if there's anyone from Funcom watching, please bring me some cake because I would like some cake. I haven't had lunch yet.
Only
What?
bring him cake. Only bring him cake. Okay, don't bring me cake. I want any carbs. Any
Yeah,
sugar.
I love my carbs. Carbs are great. Carbs are fantastic. Carbs is where the taste is.
Yeah,
my
we can do
opinion.
another raffle as well, which is great.
We
So
can do
we'll-
another raffle. I'm going to turn on the audio, hopefully.
Hello, Kennedy.
Sweet.
Sends cake. Thank you. No beer. No. Not like at 1 o'clock.
Beer at
in
1
the
o'clock?
afternoon.
Ah, it's fine.
No.
It's fine.
No.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Look, it's always high noon somewhere.
Yes.
Carrot cake. I love carrot cake.
Carrot cake is the best
great.
cake.
It's almost as good
Absolutely.
as lemon cake
All
or
right.
chocolate cake. By the way, for you guys. Ooh.
Please work.
Ooh.
Please work.
Ooh.
Please work.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, it is. Just had to
That
click on
delay
You just had to
always makes me incredibly nervous.
For the thing, when we actually started the stream and we talked to the bearded ladies a little bit about how they developed the game and the ideas behind
Hammond
the
told
design
me
and
he wanted to
stuff,
cross a big body
I
of
asked them
water
about
to get to a
the
place
skulls
called the
that you
House
see
of
on the screen
Bones.
right now
Said the
under
crash site was
Andax's
near
and
there.
Borman's. Well, you don't see right now actually because you know, I just found a note that he's reading.
Sorry.
But under that's totally fine. Under the character portrait of Selma Jackson Borman, you see the skulls. You want to explain? What
So
they,
the skulls are basically your cooldown counter for all the skills and mutations that you use. So every time you use an active mutation, so like the Skull Splitter or the Moth Wings, for example, they have a cooldown. And it is determined by the amount of enemies that you have killed. So for example, Selma has her Tree Hugger ability, which allows you to root enemies to the ground and just pin them down. And once I've used that, I have to kill 2 enemies before I can use it again. And what's interesting is that you can combine, you can sort of combine certain items to get that effect more quickly. So for example, for Selma, if I root her down to weak enemies and then I throw a grenade, for example,
blow them up together.
that's 2 kills, and then
And you have the cooldown
I have the thing
available
again.
again. Yeah.
So it's the same with Borman's Hog Rush, which takes 3 kills. The Run and Gun ability takes 2 kills. So you're not just like using turns to wait. Like you have to take more of an active role. Sort of.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
turn
a
off this
faster pacing as well, which is really nice and more active and like more actiony.
And shout out to John Bain for the host. Thank you so very much for hosting us.
Yeah,
I sent him a key
indeed.
earlier to play the game. And yeah, as you play, you can find chests with items in them. You can find scrap that you use to buy new stuff. You can find weapon parts you use to upgrade your weapons. And right now we found the Fertility Crown, which gives us a 20+ critical chance when hidden. So I think
I got that question earlier again. You can see now again that you can see like if you find armor or headpieces, you actually see them on the characters.
Immune to critical hits. I think I'm going to give him the Fertility
I'm
Crown.
watching a mixture when I'm lurking on both. So excited for this. That looks amazing. Oh, thank you.
Thank
Glad
you,
to hear
Kenny
it, Kenny Fee.
RM81, do you have to kill the enemies with a character or any character with that specific character? So Dux has to get
The kill
3
shots.
kills to recharge the Skull Splitter. Selma has to get 2 kills, sorry, to get back her tree hugger ability.
I keep looking for dead
so,
duck bodies, but I
yeah,
never
I
see
think
one.
so. I've played this
Are we
map
the
before,
only mutants in
and
the
I'm gonna make
zone?
my way
You're right.
down. Oops.
There are no mutants in the zone.
Uh-oh.
I've been checking bodies ever since you mentioned it.
It's Judgment Day.
It is indeed Judgment Day.
It's release day, stalkers.
Be saved.
Making my head
What do we
spin.
got here?
Extra
we have
tactics
Did you hear
required.
that?
a
I heard the same voices when me and Hammond got
Marauder.
ambushed.
a message, so I'm not going to read. So I have a Marauder working, moving around over there. I'm going to move away from
I would
him.
buy this, but it's the month of Christmas. I'm scared. Oh, I know that feeling. Gosh, we'll do another giveaway though, so you'll have another chance to win a copy. Glad you like it, Kay.
This wasn't in the last time I played this map, so this was a surprise to me too.
The voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Psych Pyro. Oh, I hate those guys. Oh yeah, Brother Bodin is here, of course.
He's actually named after one of the
Been up
developers.
Yeah, no.
Check that guy out. You see
There's a
him?
lot of little Easter
Head
eggs
like
to
an
discover.
infected
mushroom.
There's a lot of things
Think
that
he's leading the
you
ghouls?
won't know, of
Wait a
course, if you
minute.
don't know the actual
Yeah.
developers.
That's the guy who attacked me and Hammond. I think Hammond recognized him, but
Someone keeps messaging me on Slack. I wonder what's going on.
He's one of the Nova sect. I heard stories about them. Bogeymen with big
So,
heads.
apparently we've got some audio delay issues. I think maybe
Bet
it's
he's
due to the
real
audio
enough to
setup
take a bullet, though.
on OBS, but so we're gonna...
This is a difficult fight. Yeah.
Yeah, this is absolutely a difficult fight.
Yeah.
But sorry about the audio delay stuff. We're gonna see if we can get that fixed for the next stream that we're gonna do.
Soundtaker, both, please.
Marzipan or chocolate? I would like chocolate.
Both.
And I think I know who that person is, but I would like chocolate. Marzipan is...
Soundtaker.
Marzipan is bad.
No, what?
Yes.
Are you serious? We're
Yes.
not friends anymore. I don't
Marzipan
know
is
that person.
bad. Screw Marzipan.
I don't. What? There's something here. Like, okay, so I'm from Switzerland, right? And when I came here to Norway, what was like 6 years ago. The first thing I discovered, the best thing I discovered during Christmas was something called julemarsipan.
Oh yeah,
Which
Christmas
is absolutely
marzipan.
amazing. You get them like in pig form, like a huge marzipan pig and then covered in chocolate.
It is
It's
bad.
literally the best thing ever.
Marzipan is bad.
You're so like what? You're so not Norwegian.
I hate marzipan. I absolutely hate it.
I thought that if you're Norwegian, you're just supposed to like julemarsipan and grandiosa. Those are things.
Yeah,
that
that's
just-
bad too. Pizza Grandiosa is terrible. Like, it is just bad. But I'm gonna stop being negative now and focus
Oh
on the
yeah, Hosky, no spoilers for you. Finally entered the game now. Nice that you guys have simplified Chinese localization. I think a lot of games have actually.
game. Okay, 75%. I can...
Thank you to follow Delithium and Irish Card.
I'm gonna move
Sir?
up here, which
I know.
she's called
Who hates-
sneaking.
What evil person hates marzipan?
Dineon agrees with me.
Probably the same people
They
who
also hate
pineapple
marzipan.
on pizza.
Yeah, fuck
Those
pineapple
are
on
the same
pizza.
people.
Screw pineapple on pizza. That is the worst.
Pineapple pizza.
I know that people who don't like pineapple on pizza are very militant about not liking pineapple on pizza, but a fruit has nothing to do on a pizza. And yes, you can argue, well, tomato is a
Tomato-
fruit.
yeah,
But you know what? No. Here's the thing. Do you put tomatoes in a fruit salad? No, you don't. You put it in a vegetable salad.
You can.
I have never met a person who puts
neither.
tomatoes
I
in a
haven't
fruit
tried,
salad.
but now you gave me an idea.
There's a difference between intelligence and wisdom. Intelligence
Look
is
at
knowing
chat.
that a tomato is a
Chat
fruit.
agrees with
Wisdom
me.
is not putting it in a
Elon
fruit
Musk-
salad.
Look at that. Okay, chat. We
See?
do a vote.
Pineapple pizza is not pizza.
We do a vote. Pineapple on pizza is awesome. 1. Pineapple on pizza, hell no.
No.
2. So 1 for pineapple yes, 2 for pineapple no on pizza.
Put me down for pineapple no.
Let's see how that turns out.
Put me down for pineapple no.
Not at 1.
Pineapple.
More ones. Oh, there the 2s are incoming. Oh, John Bay. Oh, the 2s are incoming. Oh, no. Oh, more ones. Look at all the ones.
I forget which is which.
We should do an official. We should do
Oh, hey,
an
there's
official
cake.
straw. We should do an official straw poll, actually.
Oh my god, there's
Oh my
cake.
God, thank you so
Both of us get
much.
cake.
You wanna say hello to chat? No? Okay.
Everyone's so shy in the studio. That was for you.
Oh
That
man,
was for
I
me.
actually got both. Holy
Yeah.
shit, I didn't even know. See, that's how awesome Funcom is as a company. They're watching a stream and then they bring us cake. Isn't that
So,
amazing?
the reason
I love everyone at Funcom. I love you
I
guys.
lost
everyone's
count of the
watching.
amounts of 1s and 2s.
We should
and
have done a
which is
straw
which.
poll.
We should have
actually
done.
have done a straw poll.
KG is confused. I'm kind
I
of confused
just
too, actually.
believe number 1 won.
I'm gonna believe that
gonna-
my fellow anti-pineapple people came through.
I'm just gonna
But,
pronounce right now. Pineapple on pizza 1.
Someone did point out, like, who cares about pineapple as long as I can have my kebab pizza, which is a very Swedish thing. If you haven't had kebab pizza, that is that's something to behold. Like, it is a pizza with lettuce on it and a bunch of stuff that you would normally put into a kebab, but you just put it in a pizza instead.
Chocolate pizza is good though.
Are you the guy who created Conan Exiles? I am not. I am one of the community managers, though.
You are the guy. You.
Me alone did not
We
create Conan
are-
Exiles. I do memes on the internet. That's what I do. That's my job.
All right. Let's get those. Oh, did we get a kill? I totally missed it.
I did get a kill. So we're
Brother
sitting.
Bonin is
We're
still
actually
alive, though.
we're sitting pretty mostly.
We're sneaking around trying to find a
Yeah.
good opening and a good
Let's
location to
see.
set up.
So this Sect Pyro is still alive. Brother Bodin is still alive. His HP is.
Thank you for the follows, Cred Manus.
Let's see.
Those are people who've never
Scrap.
tried it. Probably cracked tonight. But no, thank you to the follow as well. Yeah, I don't see Twitch follows, unfortunately. So everyone following on Twitch, thank you so much as well for the follows on Twitch.
They should pop up automatically as like a bring thing. So
They didn't make it.
that'll
So we
happen.
didn't have.
Yes, see, kittens with fluffy mittens. We can agree that chocolate pizza is a crime against humanity. Absolutely. That thing should never have existed. It is
No.
so bad.
No.
Yes, it is
No.
absolutely terrible.
No. No, 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 no.
Alright, let's split up. Let's see what happens here. So we got a Sect Hunter and we have a Marauder. Okay, so usually what I want to do is I'm going to go as quiet as possible for as much as I can. And oh, this Marauder is moving around now.
Fan of yours. Someone.
No, don't
Really
follow me.
glad you enjoy
Wait,
it.
follow me. So this Marauder is moving around now. That is new, because that did not happen the last time I played this map. So maybe
There
I
is
can
a really good
isolate.
Dr. Edgar chocolate pizza. I'm just throwing that out there right now. You haven't even tried.
awful.
You haven't tried.
Got this.
Just
Admit it. You
the very
haven't tried.
the very concept of it offends me.
Who like immediately says something is bad and they haven't even tried it? That's not okay. That is not okay.
Doesn't matter. All right, let's see
Who would
where
make a
this
chocolate pizza with
Marauder.
tomato sauce? That's a good question.
I don't think they do it with tomato sauce. I think it's
No.
actually like a. It's supposed to be like a dessert.
No, it is
thing.
a dessert. Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
but it's all-
it's sweet. It's
bad.
like a chocolate dough thing, kind of crumbly thing, and then it's filled with pieces of
Alright,
chocolate.
maybe I can.
It's good. It's a dessert.
Hide ducks there.
You guys should try. Really, you guys should try.
Let's see. Can I? No, I need to back up.
Okay.
Hide.
You can pick this guy off on his own. Nice.
Yes, he should be far enough away
Yeah.
from his companion,
So that's a good
so I can
idea.
shoot him with silent weapons.
You really should like try to separate.
Murder is bad. I've never tried it though.
Yeah, so that-
Okay, let's Let's hit this guy.
God, chocolate pizza, I understand. I mean, to each its own. I thought it was interesting. It's okay. It was nice for dessert.
She's gonna get caught, which is fine.
It's totally okay.
This chocolate pizza thing sounds like a thinly veiled excuse just to eat chocolate. Yes, so why not just eat some regular chocolate and just enjoy yourself?
Serves you right. So it's a really good idea to separate.
Level is her.
We are eating cake on stream, by the way, because actually 2 reasons. We just released
the main
Mutant Year
reason.
Zero, and the other reason, the main reason, is that we just had someone join our team here in Funcom.
Punisher 1279, thank you so much for following
cake.
us on Twitch. Alright, so this Sect Hunter has 16 HP, which is a lot. And I'm wondering. It is a Scandinavian thing, I think.
No, Dr. Edgar is actually German, isn't it? I think Dr. Edgar is German.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
So I have 20 weapon parts. I think I'm gonna go back to the Ark, upgrade Selma's weapon, and then
the game looks complex. Squared Mantis, it's
I mean, it's a little bit. You need to learn some
it's a tactical adventure game, so you basically there's a lot of story to discover, and it's kind of linear, the story, but still there's a lot of story to discover, and it's important, and you level up your characters that you can unlock, and you have stealth and exploration gameplay, so you can actually just walk around freely. And then you also have tactical turn-based combat, like XCOM style. So it's
30 now, those bastards.
They made that a bit more difficult to
There's
get.
some.
You have to,
I'm gonna
pay more scraps.
I'm gonna add one of these damage modules. I don't have
Not
any
even the
scopes.
post-apocalyptic world is.
Sylvenstry, I bought the game today. Woohoo! Also, kebab pizza with fries is delicious. Choco pizza sounds like something Cloud would make out of his failed chocobo breeding it. Ouch!
Oh, wow.
Throwing shade on Final Fantasy. I don't have enough.
I don't think that
Oh wait, I know what I can do. I know.
Really
Norway, aka fake Denmark. I mean,
fake Sweden.
I mean, you're kinda right.
Sylvester, thank you for the follow.
Bye.
I'm gonna dismantle this thing.
Hi.
It's 5
If you're
damage,
here to
it's
pick
4
through my dad's
damage,
stuff,
and
it's been
then-
picked clean, okay?
Eating on stream.
But if you want a fix or an upgrade,
don't
talk
do
to
that.
me.
Let's see, so that's 5, and that's 6, and 9.
Squared Mantis, we are publishing the game. The game is has been developed, or is being developed by the Bearded Ladies
In Sweden. Yep.
in Sweden.
Overlord Wolf, if you're just joining us, this is Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, and it is a launch stream because this game came out today.
15 minutes ago,
Yep.
actually.
Yes, Josie, you can dismantle weapons, and you get weapon parts for dismantling weapons, and you should definitely dismantle old weapons.
Yeah, the ones you don't use.
The ones you don't use, yeah.
Yeah.
So right now I only have these weapons available. Sorry about the audio stuff, but alright, so Dux's crossbow is pretty good. So I also upgraded her Selma's Agent Pistol, which now does 5 damage. I think I'm good for taking down that one.
I'm still using silent weapons on Selma.
Oh
mostly.
yeah, of course. Alright, let's go
Me
back
too.
to the Sea Titans map.
I'm
where
a
we
stealth
were.
player. I like silent
Overloaded
weapons.
Wolf asks,
Take it
why should
easy.
they get this game? Well, if
Maybe
you
chat can
like,
help.
yeah, maybe
You
chat
might
can
be
help.
biased.
If you like story-based stealth games, or story-based games that combine stealth and tactical turn-based combat, then this is the game for you. Essentially, it is based on a pen and paper RPG that was made in Sweden in
Was big in the 80s, right?
2014. Well, the original
90s?
Mutant was made in the 80s, and then Mutant Year Zero was a sort of like soft reboot
spin-off.
prequel thing. And personally, I think it has a really cool setting. It's set in post-apocalyptic Sweden, and you control characters who are mutants, both mutated humans and mutated animals, who have, who go out into the zone, as we call it, which is the post-apocalyptic wasteland. And right now, we're searching for a specific person, but usually they are stalkers, people who venture out to find scrap and equipment that they can take back to the Ark, which is their homestead, to sort of upgrade it and keep it running, essentially. And in combat you can use your regular weapons, but you can also use special mutations that you unlock as you play to give yourself an advantage in the game against the enemies that you face.
I think what makes it unique is the fact that you can combine stealth and turn-based combat, which is kind of a first in the genre, if I remember correctly. So you can set up before the fight actually starts, so you can get into good positions, you can split up your characters, and you can ambush your enemy.
Like I'm going to be doing now, for example. Like... So now I've split up my party, and I'm in like the exploration / stealth mode of the game. So I can hide my mutated duck over there. Then I'm gonna grab Selma, and I'm gonna put her. Let's see, maybe I can put her over here.
So as you can see, you can really plan out your strategy before you actually go into the fight and before you trigger the fight.
Yeah, that is the whole thing. Like the main thing you should always be doing in this game is planning. Just plan, and then
also
you should also live by Captain Cold's rules in that you make a plan, follow the plan, accept the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go wrong, throw away the plan. Which is basically what you should be doing. So
it's a very good idea to explore your environment, scout to see if you can get like single stranglers, because there's quite a few enemies that will alert everyone in the vicinity, and then all of a sudden you're like overwhelmed by like 10 ghouls.
Yeah.
Instead of having one.
Yeah, it is sort of an XCOM RPG type. The RPG elements are fairly light, like you level up once you've finished a fight or killed an enemy. But as you level up, you also, you get access to the new mutations.
It is single player, Squared Mantis.
Alright, let's try to ambush this dude. Turn the camera around. Activate ducks.
Yeah, the Bearded Ladies never made a secret out of the fact that it's definitely inspired by XCOM.
Yeah.
In that regard, it has like...
There are some familiar elements like the Overwatch ability, for example, and it is very much that type of game. So, this dude is isolated, but I know that there are enemies in this general area, and so if I go in hot, if I go in with non-silent weapons,
can you fix Russian players?
They will hear me.
I'll check that. I'll check that for you, Bernard.
We will message our dude. Alright, so... okay, so I think I'm going to use the Tree Hugger ability first to sort of pin him down.
The red circle is the awareness circle of the enemy.
Yes. Yes, critical hit. Awesome. So yeah, when we move around, there's a red circle. If you cross into that red circle for a certain time, then your enemy will discover you, and they will attack you essentially at that point. Alright, Borman here is our tank character, so all his weapons are loud, which is good for doling out damage, but I think right now silent is the way to go. So I'm gonna see if I can use Dux's Skull Splitter. 75% hit chance. It might work. Let's see. Yes! Amazing. Thank you so much.
I'm just trying to figure out if there could be something wrong with the...
there is no free-to-play elements or anything like that. You buy the game once, and it is yours. It's not an online game. It is an offline single-player game. So it is. There are no microtransactions or any stuff like that. Ooh, an Ancient Eye, 10% critical hit chance, which is really, really nice. And before I continue, I'm gonna have some more cake for myself. Thank you so much, Squared Mantis. Well, we didn't make this game. We are just publishing it for the Bearded Ladies, but I will tell them that you said that you think their game is amazing. Okay, so...
When you take Funcom pay to play type stuff?
I already answered.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. There are no microtransactions or anything like that in this game. Alright. Let me check out our mutations. So, Dux is 3 points. That doesn't give me anything. I really want this Eagle Eye ability. Selma has 5 points available, which gives me Run and Gun, which is good to have, so I'm going to unlock that.
Run and Gun is amazing on everyone. It gives you basically an additional...
Borman has 4 points available, so I'm going to save those for later. Now, I'm going to just check my map real quick. Yeah, because I was here on the last stream, so that's done. How much is it in California? It is $35. on all platforms. All right, so there's a Sect Pyro over there.
That sounds really cool,
And then there's Brother
Sylvester.
Borman
I haven't
there.
played it. I would like to play the tabletop. If you buy the deluxe edition, you actually get a digital
RPG book. Yes. Okay. Let's see. We have a Sect Pyro. We have Brother Bowden.
I know, right? Kittens.
And we have a Hunter.
Ducks with top hats are the best. Like everyone talks about ducks all the time. Poor Borman is so underappreciated, I feel.
I think Borman's a cool character.
I think so too. Also, our mutant quiz, like most people
are Borman.
actually turn up being Borman, like when they answer the Mutant Year Zero quiz.
Yes, these are the characters.
I mean, there's more than these 3.
Yeah, you will meet other
unlock
characters as you play.
Then you can swap them in and out as you need them, like wherever you are. You don't have to go to a specific place to swap them, like to get them into or out of your team. So you can do that at any time. Just eating a bit more cake. I'm sorry, chat. I don't eat anything at all today.
I'm eating it, so it's probably a good idea that I'm eating cake right now. Just like shoot my.
Yeah.
When are they being Bormen? Lol. All right, let's try to hit the Sect Pyro. 6 damage. The deluxe edition comes with a digital soundtrack. It comes with a like desktop background image. It comes with an RPG book. And I think it's like an art book, a digital art book.
And there was also, of course, the 3-day head start, which of course now is done.
It's moot. So.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright. That's second.
Oh wow, overloaded. Well, thank you. I hope you enjoy.
How many characters are there? There are 5 characters in total. Right now we're just playing with 3 of them because you will meet more of them eventually.
Kenny V wants a mutated naked mole rat. Well, maybe for a future edition.
Maybe for like a Kim Possible edition. Or
right now we don't have naked mole rats.
Alright, so I'm gonna use run and gun with Selma.
You basically meet them
here
as you progress the story, because they're important for the story that you like progress, you know, as you play the game.
I'm gonna
and you will unlock
shoot this dude.
Unlock them according to the story.
That was a joke, by the way. That does not confirm a Kim Possible edition.
Let's not.
Alright. What do I have? He has Molotovs, which is not the best.
Oh, we're still working on those guys, huh?
Yeah.
They haven't spotted. Yeah.
No, like, they're gonna spot everyone by this point. What's bad is that I've bunched them up now.
Yeah, exactly.
Which makes them pretty easy pickings for Brother Bowden. I can use my Hog Rush ability. Should probably spread them out. If I use, okay, I'm gonna use Run and Gun. I'm gonna put Borman here.
Fake news, yeah.
Yeah, and so he's gonna get caught. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shit.
You snuck right behind him.
How much for the deluxe edition? I think the deluxe edition is like $55, $60 ish.
Yeah. I'm sure more things will be added later. Oh.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Close, yeah.
I forgot about that thing.
So
Dux is like, that was amazing.
That was amazing.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. We just blew up the pyro and like had the piggy stone right in the fire. Roasted pig is
So this butcher's gonna come at us.
I owe you a grog. That was amazing.
And then this hunter's gonna come at us.
My followers.
Oh, there's one dude over there.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Dead.
You should move him out of the fire.
No shit.
Out of the fire into the frying pan or into the Borden's arms.
Thanks.
Okay, so if I'm gonna put ducks here. 75, that's 50. I think I can use the moth wings. Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, nice,
100%.
Create 30%.
And this is a free action.
Maybe
and puts ducks behind cover.
Let's look at him go. 30% crit. Crits.
Nice.
Nope.
3 damage.
Okay.
Right.
Hey. Right, I'll be right back.
Ill Savage, the Conan Exiles team is still working on Conan Exiles, so don't worry about that. Like that is still ongoing. Okay, now I can use my Tree Hugger again, which is great. I'm going to pin down Brother Bodin and the Sect Hunter, just to be on the safe side. And smoke grenade, maybe? Nah, that's not gonna do much. I'm gonna throw a Molotov on them because that's gonna keep. It's gonna keep them burning for a bit. Now, downside is that Selma is still, like, she is open. Like she does not have cover. So if anyone wants to fire on her, she's then I think I'm gonna put Borman here. He's not doing too hot in the health department, health-wise, but I think I'm gonna overwatch him so he can take pot shots at other people's. Oh yeah, so he's gonna boost that dude, which is better than using his electric powers, which is bad. He's gonna fire on Selma.
This
for 4 damage,
just
which
a
isn't
taste
that great.
of the ancient
And the Sect Hunter's gonna move. And Sect Hunter's gonna stay there. Alright. Let's go over to Ducks. That's 6 damage. That's 5 damage. Better than I thought.
Good.
Surprisingly. Alright.
Wow, everyone is still alive. Like literally everyone.
That's 50. That's 100. Dux does have that grenade. But that's... Oh, Jesus. He's got a lot of damage reduction.
Glad to hear you enjoy Conan's Remnants. This is not actually magic, it's just like abilities.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like in the X-Men universe.
Yeah, there are mutations. Yeah, it's basically like X-Men.
Yep.
Alright, so there's the Butcher over there. I am slowly getting swarmed though, which is not good. She only has a smoke grenade. What I really should be doing is trying to take out Brother Bodin. But I also need to try to do something about these butchers.
The Sect Butcher, did they react to you already?
Yeah, they've come running because I went in loud and Brother Bodin was like, attack them!
Is of course, yeah,
attack
calling.
them! Yeah.
Like, bosses specifically
Yes!
are... Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Good one. Bosses specifically, they will call for reinforcements. So it's always a good idea to scout first, because there's always maybe stragglers that you can take out one by one, so you don't have the whole zone come running.
Stuff has indeed heated up, Chelsea Swift. Which way to go buying this game, PS4 Pro or Xbox One X? I mean, it's up to what you prefer.
Yeah, that totally depends on...
Honestly don't have a preference either way. I enjoy both.
I don't have an Xbox, so I would go PS4, obviously. Ooh, a close-up shot in the guts, man.
Not great, but...
Uh-oh.
Yeah. This might have been bad.
Ew, he discovered your cover. He
destroyed my cover.
Discovered.
Alright, so the Butcher went through fire. And he's gonna shoot Borman. Oh, thank God.
He shoots through.
Thank you, RNGesus.
he shoots through Brother Bodin. Oh, Bodin is in trouble.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Medkit.
Alright, so that uses one action. I should...
That hurts.
Oh, and he doesn't have...
Get out of dodge.
He doesn't have any ammo either. Can I...
Have any of you seen the Patreon game Wildlife Looks Like a Furry Conan Exiles with sex? No, what happens?
That does not ring a bell at all.
No.
Alright, I just need to heal up. And then... go here, I guess? What's good now is that Brother Bodin destroyed his own cover. So I can just use
I love
Dux's crossbow. Oh, he also destroyed Dux's cover, which is not great.
I was just gonna say, I love the environmental destruction, but sometimes it's a bit unfortunate, obviously.
Alright.
You can just blow up everything. Including Hammond's cabin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, critical!
Nice.
Nice. Well done, Dux. Dux to the rescue.
I think you got a message.
Thank you for the follow.
I think you got a message on your phone.
On. I did?
It might be from the thing you asked about earlier.
Yeah.
Now it's getting fun.
You know more about the Russian person. Oh, there we go.
Wait, do I? Is that? Alright. Let's take out this butcher. Squared Mantis. I have worked for Funcom for 2.5 years. I think Natasha's been here since April? Maybe? Yeah.
Yeah. I started literally 2 weeks before the Conan Exiles release.
We just threw you right into the fire. No! Damn it.
Someone's bleeding out.
Yes! Yes! Thank God.
You're my stalker.
Right, Selma's bleeding out, but I have Dux reload.
So mean.
Then he can kill Brother Borman. No, Brother Bowden.
Did you time to switch or was it just me? Yes. I didn't actually see.
I don't think it did. I don't know. Alright, so I just took out Brother Bowden and the Sect Hunter that he was boosting. Fantastic.
No glitch. Good. I didn't see.
Can I? No, I can't.
What is falling is down.
Can I heal with running gun?
No, I don't think so. You mean run and then heal?
Yeah.
Actually, you should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to. 2 weeks before Floppy Dong Simulator. Yeah, pretty much. Alright.
Oh, I should have hog rushed him and knocked him down. That's what I should have done. Alright, so reloading takes a... Hell yeah, I can do that. Fantastic. So now Selma's back in action.
Yeah, run and gun is fantastic. It basically gives you an additional action.
And I can move her there.
That's an ability you have in XCOM as well, right?
Run and gun? Oh yeah.
It's very famous for like tactical games like this.
Shoot this dude, and then he's gonna burn to death.
I'm gonna patch you up.
I'm a big fan, bro. I think Square Man is a really big fan of you.
I think he's a fan of both of us.
Of
they are a fan of both of us. I did it! I survived!
Well done. I love all the mushrooms. Did you notice how many mushrooms there are? Is that like... Does Sweden have a lot of mushrooms?
I'm not sure if Sweden has more mushrooms than Norway does.
I am surprised there's so much scrap around though, because Sweden definitely does not litter.
Sure, but this is
litter.
post-apocalyptic
Like-
Sweden, so it's
like
not.
Scandinavia
not the same.
in general, there's like they like recycle and split all the garbage like this.
Foot Candle, you may have hit the nail on the head there. There have been some. There might be some skipped frames here and there because we are taxing the CPU quite a bit when we're running the stream and all sorts of other stuff at the same time. So
yeah, that didn't look good there for a little bit, but you totally.
Oh yeah, the fight.
Totally
Yeah, the fight
aced
is.
that fight.
I think maybe I've found it.
Well, nice.
No, evac control.
there is a box.
I
I
think.
see a box. Sparkly things.
I forget where the key is. It's somewhere around here.
Sparkly things. Game has downloaded
RM81.
me great, but I have somewhere I need to
Good
be.
luck out there.
Have fun. We hope you enjoy the game. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Tegas. Yee, that's a cute emote. Aww.
Oh, that's an otter with a gift.
It's
That's
an
nice.
otter with a... Ew.
Alright, so to finish the map, I just have to use this, but I'm not going to do that because I want to find that key. Because I know it's around here somewhere. I think this is it. So spoiler warning. No, chem flare. That's interesting.
Bird Secret well played. Wow, Little Wolf, that's amazing.
There's some scrap.
A rose for me, I accept.
Scrap everywhere, which is nice.
Aww, there's a rose.
Nice. So these things, artifacts, are things that you pick up and take back to the Ark. And
You should read the text of the artifacts. It's really
I should have
fun.
done that.
They're really fun, actually. You really should read the flavor
There it is,
text
evac
as
control
well.
key. So what you do with the artifacts, you take them back to the Ark, and then you buy them. You use them to buy team upgrades, essentially. So, which can be like having more weapon slots, grenade slots.
You
I
need to
mean,
lick
it can
the top
be
to see if it
doing
still
more
works.
damage with your weapons. It can be extending the bleed out timer, for example. So it's quite handy to like look around and try to find as many artifacts as you can. And
Yeah,
bring them back to
bring
you.
them back and exchange them for
I can't feel my tongue.
nifty new things.
Hey, it's not funny.
Watching on Xbox and phone. Oh wow.
Nice.
Trouble. Square minutes.
We get twice the amount of viewership, don't
It's been
we?
super fun the bit I've gotten to play so far. Glad you enjoy it, John Bain. It's really great to hear.
Sent him a key this morning.
I'm so jealous. Working with games is something I've wanted to do since ever let me play Dungeon Keeper.
I mean, it's never too late.
No, there's always opportunity. There's always opportunity.
Powdered cake.
That is fun.
All right, pyro armor. Nice.
Now you can have your cake and eat it.
I do have. I never understood that expression.
Me neither, actually.
Because
quite honestly,
it makes perfect sense to want to eat a cake that you have. So okay, so 2 armor, 2 HP, 3 HP, 1
love you guys.
armor.
Oh, we love you too, Square Minutes.
I think I'm gonna give this to.
We love our communities actually very much. They're like very important for us, obviously. So passionate about the games.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes so passionate. There's like very heated discussions in our forums, which is understandable too. But you know, it always comes from caring about something which we understand.
Borman has 5 mutation points available.
It's only
shot.
single player, Semtex. It's only single player.
Yep. Ooh, more scrap. So yeah, all the scrap is being used for buying equipment. It's buying med packs, buying new weapons if you need it, buying
med packs, which I always
buying
forget.
add-ons to your weapons.
I never buy med packs for some reason. Like I'm just like I don't need that.
You should always be buying med packs.
I do that in every game. I remember playing.
Or you can just cheese it and just lower the difficulty and then heal up after a fight and then
the evil
increase
within.
the difficulty again.
Yeah, it's like any action game. I always feel like I don't need med packs. Who needs healing anyway?
Everyone.
Just do more damage, then you don't need to heal.
And that's the Sea Titans map. Oh, damn. I think the expression means you can't eat the cake and still have it afterwards. You have to lose your cake when you eat it. That makes more sense.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. From Wikipedia, you cannot simultaneously retain your cake and eat it once the cake is eaten is done.
That
makes more sense.
Thank you, chat.
But then it should be like you can't. I mean, it loses some of the poetry if you say you can't have your cake after you've eaten it.
Yeah.
But it's you know. Jacob Reflex, the story is...
I never thought about that, actually. I've never really possessed it.
The story so far, at least, is that Dux and Borman, these two dudes, are stalkers who go out into the zone, the mutated wasteland, essentially, and look for scrap and look for things that they can bring back to their homestead, the Ark. And upon returning on a mission, they get a message from the Elder, who's like the grand leader of the Ark, saying that hey, one of our Hammond, who's our gearhead, he's the guy who's like making all the machines run here.
Gearhead.
He's gone missing.
You call him Gearhead?
It's said specifically.
Official.
It's a class from the pen and paper.
I didn't know that.
So if you're the gearhead, you're like the tinkerer. You make
cool.
machines and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know.
So he Hammond has gone missing, and it is then your mission to find Hammond. And currently, that is what we're trying to do. And then eventually, you learn that Hammond was looking for a fabled place called Eden, which is supposed to be like the safe haven within the wasteland. And so they're both trying to find Hammond to bring him back to the Ark, and also trying to find Hammond to figure out what Eden is and all that kind of stuff. Thank you for joining us, Josie. Have a good day. I hope you're having a...
Yeah, John Bain just noticed the Mouse and Bear t-shirt. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is the only t-shirt that would be remotely kind of linked to a mutant animal, so I just pretend it's a mutated mouse. Don't tell Disney, please.
Squared Mantis, what's your favorite thing about working with Funcom? A lot of things. I really enjoy the streaming stuff. I think that's fun because I always wanted to work in radio, and this is sort of like radio, except I don't have
with camera.
Except I can't play a song every 3 minutes to stop myself from talking, all that kind of stuff. I also really enjoy going to like industry events and meeting other people from the industry. I enjoy talking with people on the internet, like on Facebook, on our forums, all that kind of stuff. It's really nice to see people, you know, be happy and satisfied with our games. How many maps? Well, so far it's been all of these, but there's a whole area down here that we still haven't gotten to.
Don't
so,
lie.
John Main says that Mickey Mouse is definitely a mutated mouse. So what's your favorite thing about working here? I mean, you've been in games for quite a while now.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in games for like since EverQuest, like since EverQuest time, like the first EverQuest. Working with games in one way or another, as producer, as anything really, except for programming. I haven't done programming or 3D animation, but other than that, I've done pretty much everything: development-wise, design, producer, coding, scripting. But working for Funcom, I mean, I absolutely love working with communities. And also teams in-house, like how can I support the communities, you know, that play our games, make sure they feel appreciated and that we can help them as much as we can, and we also get their feedback and get it back to the development team so we can actually make the best game for the communities as well that play our games. Which is sometimes, you know, very difficult for several reasons because there's manpower and things, but like I like that problem solving part actually, and I really love being involved with players, and I do love streaming a lot. I actually stream more privately than or I used to stream a lot privately, and generally I don't always have time to be on the stream, and sometimes it feels also more important to have someone else on the stream, like a developer, of course, with Jens Erik. But I do love streaming as well, a lot. But I more privately actually, because I have like millions of other things to do that involve the community or other marketing, because we're also part of the marketing team, so there's a lot of work.
We write blogs, I make memes, we make gifts,
plan contests,
tweet stuff out, plan contests, events, all that kind of stuff. Speaking of content,
hello, Ameisenbear. Let's do another raffle. Yeah.
Speaking of contests,
I used to love EverQuest. Me too, Squaremantis.
And the audio might cut out now from the game, so apologies for that. But yeah,
let's do another raffle. So we have
another raffle
lucky winner
in Twitch.
Another lucky person who can hopefully win.
So just type !raffle in the Twitch channel, and we will raffle off a free copy of the game, and you can basically choose which copy you want. Hey, Ameisenbear, good to see you. Squared Mantis, what made you guys choose to work with Funcom? Well, someone sent me a message on Facebook one day and said, hey, Funcom is looking for a community manager. I think you do a good job. And I was like, well, I do want to work in games, and I figured let's just apply and see what happens. So it was sort of a thing that I just sort of fell into. I wasn't like okay, it's gonna sound like I'm dissing the people that I work for. I'm not. Like, I wasn't one of those people who were like, oh yeah, I have to work for like this company. I wasn't one of those people, but I was like, oh shit, Funcom, like they made a bunch of really cool games. Like I really liked The Secret World, for example. And I really liked The Longest Journey. So I was like, I mean, hey, if I write a good enough application, then they want to hire me. Like, awesome, fantastic. So I just went for it, and then I got a job. That's it.
Got to go and play my own copy of Mutant. Oh, cool! Enjoy, Sylvestre. Really hope you like the game. Good luck, everyone!
Alright. We are counting down a bunch of raffles. So let's jump back into the game and then just let the raffle run for a bit. So I'm picking up a ton of scrap.
I was thinking the same, man. That's really great. There's like, for those of you guys who don't know that yet, we've mentioned it a few times on previous streams. There are maps that you're not, like, if you play to the story, they might not lead you to all the maps that you can actually unlock and explore.
Yeah.
There's more that are optional, basically. They're not directly linked to the story, and these maps are in
over
general,
here, for example,
the Fallen Angel. They're very good for leveling up or finding additional scraps. If you feel like you want to like level up and make your weapons a bit more powerful to tackle more difficult areas.
You definitely should do that.
And you should definitely do that, yeah. But you know, it's optional, of course. You don't have to, you don't want to. But I think it's really interesting that not all the maps are necessary, and it's really a good idea to explore every nook and cranny of every map, because there's hidden little story tidbits, there's like scraps and other things that you can find. Definitely worth taking your time. Thank you for the follow, Winnie.
Thank you, Squared Mantis, for following us on Twitter as well.
Thank you, Squared Mantis.
Alright, I'm gonna gonna hide some over there.
Oh, you're the one, Chris is the one calling me young Carol.
Dorman.
Honestly, mean Jens Eric looks like a young Carol.
No, I do not. Absolutely not.
He looks like a young Carol.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to ambush this butcher. So enemies have gotten a little bit more powerful now, so I might have some more trouble. But I am gonna go. I'm gonna go back to the Ark and then figure some stuff out. But before we do that,
level 12 is a little bit.
before we do that, we are going to close this raffle and we are going to draw a winner. And I'm gonna get my thing ready.
We'll see in the second one.
And the winner is
Bastelby.
Bastelby? I don't know. Thank you so much for following us on Twitch. Congratulations.
Can they hear this? If you can't hear this, I'm gonna look really weird.
They should be able. They should be able.
To, like,
they should be able to hear this. There we go.
What's with the chicken, by the way?
It's a so the clip is from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
One of the scenes, I think it's like towards the end. There's like this scene where a bunch of people stand around the main character and they applaud him and go congratulations, and then there's a penguin there because apparently there's a penguin.
Is that a penguin? It sounds like a chicken.
And it goes like to him.
It sounded like a chicken to me.
I mean, maybe it is.
I
think it's supposed to be a penguin.
Using to bring it to life. Yeah, so it's unreal. I love the art design too. Absolutely. So yeah, for you guys who's joining us, we're playing Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, which released literally 50 minutes ago.
Yep.
On Steam, PS4, and Xbox One, so it's available right now, and it's absolutely.
Sounds like the congratulations button is a bit too loud for us for the stream. So I actually need to do like a full sit down here and just like run a bunch of things at once, just to like hear how all the audio sounds like. But yeah, also it might be because a lot of streamers aren't awake yet, so a bunch of like the bigger guys might be coming up later.
Especially the US streamers, and a lot of EU players are actually probably at work because it's in the middle of the afternoon on a Tuesday. So yeah.
Let's see if this
the game age rating. I think it's 16, right? For the game.
I think it's so. I think 16. It is. Yeah. All right. Sweet. No one heard us, which is great.
Thank you for the follow on Mixer Bull Rider. You're both are great streamers.
Apparently, Cone Carnage is waiting to stream it today, which is amazing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He might be streaming in 10 minutes, so maybe we should.
Yeah, he was sick. So I hope he feels better. Yeah, I hope he feels better. He had like a stomach.
I hope he doesn't just hate the game when he starts playing it.
No.
Because that would be, that would be bad.
I don't think anyone would hate the game. I mean, they might not like it. That's always a possibility. But so far, the reviews have been amazing. We're still at 80% Metacritic.
Yep.
So
it's really good.
All the big ones, Rock Paper Shotgun, they really liked it. They said, "What is a gem?"
Rock Paper Shotgun said Mutant Year Zero is a gem. Yes, absolutely.
IGN gave it 7.9.
I think I'm gonna go back to the Ark. And maybe I'm gonna use some of my
My phone is disabled. Do you have any easy mode? I mean, there's like the normal mode, which is the easiest one, which should be fine for him to try.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna skip all your rambling, old man. All right, here we are. So I have 2 artifact points, so I can unlock any of these that I want to, and I think in total you can unlock all of them, maybe. So let's see.
Yeah, artifact points. So these are very powerful, those additional things, which give like skills to your whole team.
Those bastards! They moved the increased weapon damage down here.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I like that about him, Damien, that he's actually honest about
extra grenade slot.
He definitely calls it how he feels about the game.
I'm gonna go for the Blaster Master.
Really add an easy mode for my disabled son in the future. Gaia, there is an easy. Well, it was actually called easy before, I think, but they renamed it.
It is normal now.
So it's a normal mode, which is an easy mode, kind of.
Yeah.
So I think that should be fine.
The normal gameplay mode should be okay to play. Your characters will regain all their health after every combat. All their cooldowns will come back after every combat. So it's it is, for all intents and purposes, the easy mode.
And it was fun for me, who has never played a game in that genre before.
Yeah.
So it was good for me to get into the genre per se. So I feel it might be worth a try.
Buy 2 hand grenades.
Game has been out for almost an hour now.
It's amazing.
So it's great. Thank you for the follow on Mixer, John Robert.
Crazy Mo. I think this game is a lot of fun, but I'm biased because I'm working for the publisher.
I made a bet with a friend of mine. If I did
Aurelius.
some Americans to play the song, then
Dinossauro Mondabita. I don't know what that is.
Until next time.
he just
we
wanted
can
someone
do.
to read that out loud. Also, we're not American streamers, so
Here there's
No,
a
we're
new
not.
there you
breed
go.
of ghoul
You
out
can't help
there.
with your bet.
They call it the tank ghoul.
Okay,
Basically
so it's
a
30
brick wall
weapons.
with feet.
Wait, Wallaby,
Or
yeah, I
wait,
know
was it
this. Yeah,
breaking
so
through
Chloe's
brick
still
walls?
sick.
Ah,
Let's push back the
This
stream.
is just stuff I'm hearing from people that come in.
What's your favorite game
Haven't
you
been
published?
outside much since my dad died.
Oh wow, that's difficult. I still love Anarchy Online. I have a weak spot for Anarchy Online. It's my first Funcom game I played. But I don't think I have a favorite per se. I like all of them for different reasons. I mean, I don't know the really old ones that Funcom published and developed. Anarchy Online was my first game that I knew. And I like MMOs in general also, or online games.
Alright, I'm also, let's see, I have 5 medkits. That's good. That's good enough.
Hey dragons!
Is it possible to miss at point blank range like in XCOM? No, if you're like way up close to them, like you will get 100% hit rate.
Take it
And
easy.
it's not the same like percentages as you get in XCOM. So it's 25, 50,
Yeah, that's
75,
true.
100
My
near 0.
favorite
So
star.
in that sense, it's closer
was
to
just
Same with
Lying
cover
here
as well.
dreaming
Yeah.
It's
when I
different.
see
yeah,
you.
it is closer to
I guess dreams do come
Jesus, what's that?
Safe
Mario plus
travels.
Rabbids, Kingdom Battles. In that sense, now you have 25, 50, 75%, and 100. So you can sort of always like sort of judge the percentages, and you will usually hit on a 75. Usually, like I had one guy on Twitter yelling at us saying, "This is bullshit. I missed 5 times on 75%." It's like, sorry, just the
Bad
dice roll,
RNG,
the bad
yeah.
RNG. Sorry, dude,
Bad
it
luck.
happens.
And the covers are like partial cover is 25, but full cover is 75%.
Yes,
And I
that is
think in
true.
XCOM it's 35 full cover or something like that.
Maybe, I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
so
I haven't
it's-
really dug
Full cover
too
is
deep
quite
into that.
strong in Mutant.
Yeah.
It's like 75%.
All right, so I know that there are some dudes here.
John Robert, we can't right now. Sorry. Sanji Bear, this is Mutant Year Zero to Eden, which launched literally an hour ago.
Oh yeah.
Officially on Steam, PS4, and Xbox One. It's a tactical adventure game by the Bearded Ladies, which we are publishing. We're here at Funcom, and it's kind of XCOM meets RPG. It's pretty awesome if you like tactical, like turn-based tactical games with an RPG and adventure element and exploration and stealth, like all the things.
Really want that Eli.
Like all the things. Really fun.
So if I'm not mistaken, if I take down one more enemy, Dux should get his eagle eye.
What's the roadmap for this? What do you mean, Rampy? You mean going further now after release?
I think it means
we
in terms of
haven't-
like DLC and extra content.
Yeah, we haven't really discussed that publicly, or we haven't really mentioned anything yet, but we will as soon as we know more.
Yep. Oh. Okay, so I want to try to take out this butcher. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, because that guy is very, very close. So his friend might hear me, and then alert everyone else. But fortune favors the bold, as they say. Let's do it.
Hey, you should be out. Oh yeah, nice. She also triggered the dots, so just set them on fire. Can you unlock skins for your characters? Not besides the things that you equip them with, like the hats and armor. You can't have those skins. Funcoms is going to be part of a trilogy. Well, There's no actual plans for that, but I mean, if the game does really well and players love it, and there's like, because there's so much potential with the world and the environment and just the, you know, the setting it's placed in, that could be a lot of more story and a lot more characters.
Absolutely. Alright, I managed to take him out, which is fantastic. Alright, so we have this Marauder over here, and I know that there are 2 dudes up there. I know this because I've played this map a bunch of times before. Every time I played this map, I've been just creamed because does it use DRM? Yes, it does use the Nuvo, which I know isn't.
Some people don't like.
Some people don't like, and that is absolutely fair. Like, that is just how it is.
It's definitely pretty. I think so too, Takis. I really love the art style. It's very detailed too. Nice, Squared Mantis.
This second picture is...
Oh, these guys are a pain in the ass too. No, wait, that's not the ones I'm thinking.
Oh, damn it!
Ooh, I was wondering why you went out of like stealth mode.
No,
hit the wrong button.
Damn it! Yes, I hit the wrong button.
I was wondering.
Yeah, so he has alerted the entire map, which includes the medbots.
Yeah.
And while I do have an EMP grenade,
and brother, oh yeah, that's gonna hurt.
While I do have an EMP grenade, I don't have it equipped right now, which is not great. All right.
Is it turn-based? Yes, you will see now. Like the combat.
Combat is turn-based. Yes.
So as soon as you go into combat, it goes into turn-based. But stealth and exploration is all real time. So it's kind of a mix between you go from stealth to real time and the other around. Thank you for the follow, David and Chacha.
Let's just try to take this guy out. Boom!
Oh, I believe in you, Square Madness. You can do it.
Can you be a dog or a cat? Unfortunately not.
Not yet. I mean, there's potential for additional characters. There's no talk about that. Like, that's just me saying that. There's like no plans for that. But you know, there's a lot of potential for any kind of mutant.
Alright, I need to figure out
even
what
a
to do
mutated
now.
mouse. Not this one. They channeled the new discussion, yeah. Like the enemy voices, yeah, they sound kind of evil. They sound very evil.
Let's see if I can
have an agenda.
Use the moth thing.
No. Dog and cat. Yeah, the dogs and cats.
Dogs and cats living together. Mass hysteria.
And a fox. Yeah, exactly. So we have a fox. We almost have like dogs and cats covered in Pharaoh. Half. Not really, but you know.
It's a Molotov. That's a regular grenade. Maybe I'll be able to take these dudes out because this will destroy the floor.
Nice.
And do an additional 4 damage.
That is really nice. Well done.
But then that stupid medbot.
So keep environmental destruction possibilities in the back of your head as well.
Will there be a multiplayer mode? No, this is a 100% single player game. I think they wanted to add multiplayer, but they realized they couldn't really make it work, unfortunately. But so that is how that is.
Yeah, I know, Guy. I was just joking about the cat dogs things. I guess it was already answered in previous streams, but will there be a multiplayer? Oh, that's what you just answered.
That is what I just answered. Squared Mantis, the storyline. Well, the developers have estimated about 15 to 20 hours, depending on your skill level, basically. So it's
and
it's
how familiar you are with
and how familiar you are with these games.
Yeah. For me, it will probably take much longer since I'm a newbie to the genre.
And also depends on how often you have to reload and all that jazz.
And how much of a completionist you are.
Oh yeah.
In general.
Let's do a run and gun. And then let's sprint here.
I can see it. Just go there.
This is unfortunate. I can't use my grenades
what is that dude
after
up
running
there doing?
I think he's doing like a Matrix pose.
Yeah, he's just...
Or I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be Magnus.
Oh! Ooh!
I don't know why he shows up as flagged as red, but nice. Fantastic.
Ooh. Magnus. Who is Magnus? Who is Magnus? Hello, Plus Guts.
Now, the downside to being up here...
I tried to buy the game, but sadly it didn't launch on the German PlayStation Store. Wait, what?
Yeah, no, that's not right. It should absolutely be available on German PlayStations.
Yes.
I don't have any line... I don't have line of fire on any of these guys. How much does the game cost? It costs $35.
The German store.
Maybe.
Just checking that with our team.
That's great. The graffiti.
It should absolutely be available.
Ah, that's some good graffiti right there.
Is it an emotional story? My wife likes a good cry. I'm not sure if it's that type of emotional. I'm actually not sure.
No. Boom. Nice. Alright. Now and there's this dude.
The deluxe edition is
The deluxe edition is $55.
55.
Why is the game not $60? Well, it's not $60 because it's being made by a smaller team and it is a smaller game. So we figured it wouldn't be right to charge $60 for it, basically. And that's perfectly normal in the games industry.
It's just downloaded.
Yeah, it is just
There's no physical copy.
And I think that's also part of the reason why we can sell it for a little cheaper, because it is a digital only game. Alright, so we got the...
Yeah, it should be available on the German PlayStation Store, so...
But we will double check that with... we can double check that with Sam.
Yep.
Okay, so Dutch is not sitting particularly comfortable right now. I think it was a bad idea. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was, who knows. It might have been a bad idea to put him on this roof. Because he might not, he might be an easy target. He might be a sitting duck. If you want. Jostler, the developers have estimated about 15-20 hours, depending on your skill level and your difficulty level. So that is how that is. For some reason, the game is twice in the store. One is the pre-order, the other one is the game. That is weird, and we will have someone look into that.
Yeah.
All right. We got a board in here. Load your weapon. No line of fire. No line of fire to any of these fools. But... oh yeah. Let's just do this. So, grenades are really good to have in like the early game. Because it can...
Grenades. If they're grenades and not smoke grenades.
Yeah, like explosive grenades, because they can force enemies to drop down from high cover. It can destroy cover. It can do all kinds of stuff.
Ooh. Sounds good. Oh, what's the bad guy?
That was a bad guy. Yeah, that was not one of mine.
Really painful.
Selma actually has a 75% chance to hit Brother Bowden from here, so...
Wow, she can shoot around corners.
I'm gonna take it. See what happens. Yes!
No, and a critical hit too! Shit, man! Wow, Selma.
What's this medbot?
The medbot is gonna be a pain in the ass.
That is a pain in the butt. Alright, so...
How do you get your grenades? You can either find them or you can buy them in the Ark.
Yep. Do the chests in the game contain the same item every time? It is the same item every time. Alright, Duck is bleeding out, which is not good. And as far as I know...
Bye, Pascal. Thank you for hanging out.
As far as I know, I don't have the capacity to find him and take care of him, which is bad. Because Selma... No, I can't open my inventory. Selma does not have her frog legs yet, so she can't do her jump thing. Alright, let's go here. And try to knock this dude down. So now I'm one mutant down, which isn't optimal, unfortunately. But I'm going to use Selva's run and gun ability, which allows me to... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. Never mind. And let's just fire on this dude. Yes! Whew. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. But yeah, but then the medbot brings this dude back to life. And so this medbot will just be running around the map all the time.
Can you control them manually? Can you control
You choose where the grenades are thrown.
The grenades, yeah, you can throw them. Like you see the circle where you throw them.
Yes, the pyro's gonna throw his Molotov. It's fine. How many codes were we planning on giving away? We can give away as many as we want. So we can probably do...
We should wrap up soon.
We should wrap up soon because we've been sitting here for 2 hours.
We've been actually... Yeah, we've been sitting for 2 hours. Maybe we can wrap it up and do one last giveaway.
Sure. I think I'm not sitting particularly pretty right now, so... Let's see, he has a Molotov. Let's just... Let's just go hog wild, shall we?
As good as dead.
Oh crap. Whew, thank God. Alright.
Went through Overwatch. Okay, there goes Brother Skog. Brother Forest.
Yeah, and Borman's gonna die in the next turn, so... Oh wait, can I? I can! Woo! Woo!
Oh yeah, I think if you like XCOM, you're probably gonna enjoy this game.
Yes,
well.
I was able to heal ducks. Awesome. Alright.
Scott, thank you for the
Alright, let's move ducks over here. And... let's take out this hunter.
Jolser? Well, yeah, I mean, it's just how the game was made, and it is linear like that, and the maps are handcrafted, so because they are important to the story, so they're not procedurally generated or anything like that, so you do sacrifice a little bit of replayability in that regard.
Will we be streaming this again? Maybe. I might do another stream next week, next Tuesday, just to sort of continue on with the game.
How do you claim the game if you win? We will send you a message.
If you're on Twitch. Yeah, unfortunately the giveaway will only be on Twitch because of
it's very difficult for us to verify the right winner on Mixer, unfortunately.
All of these things are just...
Kill them all. Kill them all.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all. I'm not actually from Buenos Aires, but people understand that reference. Kudos to you.
Punchberry, thank you for the follow, Mixer. Yeah, the lighting is very nice, I agree. And there's like, tons of different maps.
Octopoppy got it, Starship Troopers. Nice, thank you very much.
There's different maps as well, so the light of course does change. There's like outdoor maps and night maps and day snow maps and tons of other things. Can you feed the duck bread?
I wish.
That would be fun.
You probably shouldn't though. Isn't that a thing? Like you shouldn't actually give bread to ducks? Not this ducks, but ducks in general.
Actually, I'm not sure.
Anyway. Will we stream Conan Exiles on Mixer? Absolutely. This Thursday, actually, not Friday.
Dunderberg, the game was developed by the Bearded Ladies, and we are publishing it. So we're working with the Bearded Ladies and bringing the game to Yeah, it's our first of this show that we're actually publishing Thunderberg, and we hope I think it's gonna go. I mean, so far the reviews have been fantastic, so we're excited, and people seem to really like it. Concert Paul, thank you.
All right, I'm getting way too into this game, and we actually need to get back to work.
We actually should go back to.
We actually need to get back to work.
As well. I mean, this is what too.
Yeah, I mean, this is, but we need to do a bunch of other stuff too. Right. We're gonna do one final giveaway. Thank you very much, Tom's Bear, for following us on Mixer. We're gonna do one final giveaway. I'm gonna close the game, and
no worries, Jostler. Ask away.
And then we're going to open up a raffle. If you are on Twitch, hit the type out exclamation point raffle, and then we will
hit the raffle button.
Hit the raffle button. I hit the raffle button.
The invisible raffle button.
And we will start.
We'll be back.
We will start adding you to these questions. Was he asking crass questions? I don't think he was asking crass questions.
No, not at all. He was asking about replayability, which
is
absolutely fair question.
That's fair.
Too.
A lot of people ask about replayability.
Yeah. Completely fine.
I mean, I get it, like, because people want to feel like they're getting the most value out of the amount of money that they put into the game, you know? Yeah. And I'm not one of those people who are like trying to balance like how much time I get on how much money I paid for it and all that kind of stuff. But you know, some people do that, and that's absolutely fair. I understand it completely.
But people are wary of this.
Yes, so
totally understandable.
It is fine. It is fine. Thank you, Deanna, for following us on Twitch. I did have a launch blog, and I will take care of that later.
All right.
Okay, let's. I'm in Canada. Your game is not on Game Pass yet. I can't see it. Well, we will double check that.
Why is your face orange? Is my face orange?
You have a tan.
It's probably the light.
Sort of. I don't know. We blame. Always blame the light.
It's a weird. We have weird lighting here. All right.
Okay. Such cam quality. We actually have a really good camera, but
the camera is good. Yeah.
There might be some lighting settings.
Yeah.
So. Shade thrown at our video producer Lars for setting all this stuff up. Yeah. All right, let us close this raffle because I think we've gotten a bunch already, and let us draw the final winner.
Little drum roll.
And the winner is Pigpen Gaming.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much for following us.
You won a key of your choice for the platform of your choice for Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden that released an hour and 15 minutes ago.
Yes.
That was the penguin.
Whisper.
Oh, he's even there.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Pigpen Gaming. Alrighty.
That's gonna do it.
Congratulations.
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 Go for now.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations. We were.
Yeah.
All right.
So thank you so very much for joining us tonight, today.
Yes.
I really appreciate that.
That was it's been really good having us with you. Having us with you.
you.
Having you with us. Jesus Christ.
And also be able
words are hard.
Also be able to introduce the Bearded Ladies to you guys. For those of you who were with us the previous hour where we talked to the Bearded Ladies, the developers of Mutant Year Zero, who launched 1 hour and 15 minutes ago. So if you haven't yet, check it out. It's available on Steam.
PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Digital, so check out the stores for Xbox and PS4, or check out Steam for the PC version. And if you like what you saw us play, then go check it out.
If you like, we'll just go like, comment, subscribe. No, that's YouTube.
Like, comment, subscribe. Well, still, you can follow us, of course, if you haven't yet, on Twitch and Mixer.
Follow us on Mixer.
On our social media channels.
On YouTube, on Twitter, twitter.com/funcom, Facebook, facebook.com/funcom.
Exactly.
All those places. All right.
And with that, we hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Again, thank you so much for joining us.
Yep.
Bye.
We out.